Okay, welcome back to Warcast, where I have finally managed to get stuff to go out on YouTube as well, although by the looks of things with a tiny bit of delay. Okay, so
That's a massive hat. Yeah. And it's mine.
to everyone who missed the introduction because they're on YouTube,
There is such a difference.
I will be painting a Land Raider if I
get
get round
around to it.
to it once I get past all the technical difficulties we're having here on Friday the 13th.
So
And stop eating biscuits.
And so I have no biscuits today.
That's what's gone wrong, really.
I
isn't
have
it?
been
The lack of
banned from
biscuits.
eating biscuits. Steve will be painting his Herasy Ultramarines. Ben Jeffries will be painting his... Well, he's painting some Lord of the Rings miniatures from Games Workshop, but there's a Carnosaur just out of camera shot. I can see his face. He really wants to paint the Carnosaur. Andy will be painting... What are you painting?
Well, he's doing his Great Unclean One, but in between he's doing a little war cry.
Okay, yes, so doing some Warcry and Great Unclean One. And Fallon will be painting the Necrons. Right, bear with me for a second, because I just need to sort of breathe a sigh of relief for finally getting this working.
You're like heavy breathing Ben over there.
We just need the picture of the cat.
Yeah, the little fat cat.
I do tend to breathe quite heavily most of the time.
Darth Vader over there.
It's okay, I have my Squirtle Squad t-shirt on, so...
I do love that shirt.
And I have my blue with dark blue stripes on it.
I've got my Mass Effect t-shirt on.
And I am.
Let's just go
wearing
around the
all
table with
black.
a t-shirt. Andy, what kind of t-shirt are you wearing?
He isn't wearing one, he's going to get his nipples out for Liam again.
Wow.
That would be telling.
He didn't say
The
no.
shirt you can see my jean.
Your jean shirt?
My jean shirt.
I got a jean shirt. Watch out for my jean shirt. Right.
Right, try and get the double chat thing up. See, just before we went live, Steve was saying, how are you going to pay attention to two chats? Well, funny enough, the thing that let me stream out onto both services also has combined chat.
Yeah, but by paying attention to two chats, you're also not going to paint anything.
Well, actually, I did have a plan before we started that everyone would have like 15 minutes of the chat, but that's gone out the window.
That sounds like Fallon getting near technology and exploding. That's what it sounds like.
Well, the technology has already exploded multiple times, so...
Can only get better from here.
So you're probably best off not giving it to Fallon.
Yeah, everything's going up now. You know, everything's sorting itself out.
Everything's coming up then.
Yeah.
But Ben Jeffries, he's still stuck playing Lord of the Rings.
You can see the distaste on his face for that model already.
I just really want to paint some lizards.
I just feel like it's that episode of South Park where Cartman's on the roller coaster and he's like, I'm so happy, but he's like crying.
How long before Ben gives up? Should we start a poll?
Yeah, start a poll for that.
I can see the gears in his head going, it will only take 10 minutes.
Nice when you put one of
Right.
the Streamlabs things in where you put models in front of people and then they can spend their points to make someone paint a certain model.
Well-
And a certain someone just keeps going, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings.
Well, I have actually put in loyalty functionality for this one, so that's the pay, so that people can move the camera around. But
Oh, this is a bad idea.
But I have put in the little bit that will pop up that if someone doesn't want to have the camera on them while they're painting, that they can say, no, please don't watch me paint.
Because I will get ridiculed.
Well, don't.
That happens anyway.
Painting is a loose term.
Well, I feel sorry for anyone who pays for it to come across to me, because
He isn't going to paint
I'm not going to
anything.
be painting. I'll do the same as I did last time. Just sit here and
Eat biscuits.
well, I haven't got any biscuits. No one.
Oh, we can solve that problem.
Can we? Where are you going to pull biscuits from?
The shop down the road.
They're in.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't matter if they're not open.
5 hours later, Stephen is in a jail cell. For some custard creams.
With some ginger nuts.
He wanted
He's
them.
setting his people free.
Okay.
Well, those jokes started pretty quickly.
They always do.
I think the jokes for you started what? You're 23 now, aren't you? So
24.
24 years ago. Comes out and goes, oh, it's Ginger. Oh, your poor life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Coming from the other ginger though.
100%. No.
See, we have to stick together.
In ridicule.
More of a darker Ginger.
It's not quite. It's still ginger.
Still ginger in denial, Ben.
Oh, it's quite not Ginger in the eye. It's, oh, near. Bloody colour and oh, there it is.
Oh.
What?
Every time you make it sound like that, I'm like, what's gone wrong?
Yeah, I can just imagine.
This time it
was.
wasn't something that went wrong. I was just checking the Instagram because I was going to put out a thing saying that we're live now after various errors.
After various, don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, basically. I mean, this is the third stream that I've hosted, and every single one of them has had more than one camera. So you know, I think I'm doing quite well.
Yeah, the
You're
second
doing
one also
great.
had shed loads of hot chili sauce.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't want any more chili sauce. Oh, I don't even like milk. That was the worst thing. I had to drink all that milk to get the heat to go away. Okay, right. So I should probably start doing some painting in a minute.
That'll be a new one.
Anyone who is watching chat, I'm going to put a poll live in a second when I figure out how to do it. Basically, I'm going to leave it up to people watching to pick my next army for the next battle report that I do.
So your next army's going to have nothing in it because no one's watching.
Well, we do have we got 7 people across the two chats.
Well, if we have 7 people,
What is currently
then
the
I'm
worst
watching.
army in the map?
I'm watching through
Sorry.
Twitch, so people comment on Twitch.
Wow, no hesitation there.
What was that?
Love you.
I literally wasn't listening, so that's from Necrons.
But
Right.
Doomsday Arcs.
Alright, so starting poll.
It's all about the doom sides that hit on a 4 up because they, don't ignore heavy
You don't
heavies.
take subject.
Alright, so
That's purely because you go, but they're painted Nihilak, so I can't play as Sotek, even though Sotek means that they would hit on 3.
Why have I got like a Chaos Warhound chilling out here? What's he doing?
Just come say hi.
Hello.
alright, so I put a poll up. You've got oh, hi Ian, you alright? Ian's joined us in chat now.
Yep.
So
Ian?
I've stuck a poll up, which is what
Yep.
army I should play in my next bat rep. I've got Iron Hands. Come
Yep.
on, vote
Sisters
for
of
Iron
Battle.
Hands. No, I haven't got Sisters of Battle in there. I've
No,
got,
the poll's up. You
I've-
need to play Sisters of Battle.
I've
The
got,
decision has been made.
Well, if you wait till November.
yeah. It's okay though, because
I think you should play Squats.
I
Well, what are the options?
thank you, Andy.
Before-
Thank you.
Alright,
eventually.
my
You're
thing.
struggling to get to that point.
I know.
You should take
Get derailed.
Stormcast in a 40k game.
Stormcast in the 4K
So
game.
basically, what you need to be playing is Ultramarines.
It's going to be Zeech, Noble Demons, Death Guards, Slanesh,
Or Unpainted Marines.
Khorne, Renegades, maybe probably
Tyranids over there.
Chaos Suit, Nids,
Imperial
Iron
Knights,
Hands,
Renegade Knights.
Knights.
I think you should play
Some blood
War-
red skies over there.
Royal Titans.
Oh, I was having a chat with
Definitely need to stream from DRS.
Lead Pursuit. He does. He's got Instagram and he paints loads of blood red skies. He liked our.
It's
going
not
stream
called
later.
Blood Red Skies.
It's called Planes.
Planes.
I know,
It's called Planes.
Um,
It's all about playing planes.
Yes.
On the other hand, Warlord Games have now done an Age of Sail one.
Oh, I know.
Not
Cruel Seas.
Is it Cruel Seas?
Yes.
Shame
it's not the right scale though.
No,
Because
no,
who wouldn't
no,
want
no,
a
not
1/200
that one.
scale aircraft carrier?
dude, not that one.
No.
No.
The
They've
Age
brought
of
out
Sail
another
one.
The
Yeah.
Age of
Like
Sails, they're
Napoleonic,
doing.
like
Oh, really?
1600s
Did not know that.
sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That was like old school frigates and ships of the line.
There's
feel
nothing Andy likes.
That's
it's
something
boats.
I can get into.
Huh? Yeah. Well, that era of boats.
Yeah, I might have a.
The problem,
Boats.
the problem we have is there's
love
only
boats.
4 countries, and
Who gets that reference?
when it comes to that era, I would probably want to play as British.
No, that's fine.
Age of the Sails.
It's
that's
really
World War One.
difficult.
No,
Hence
actually,
my
it's
joke
World
in the
War I
chat
and
the
II.
other day about Spanish guns.
Oh, it would be French or English, one of the two. But I don't know.
Why do you want to play as the French? There's probably a rule in there stating you have to wave the white flag after turn 1.
Oh no, not this again.
Don't go through this again.
Because this was the
Ben
era
really
that France
bit.
was actually really good at stuff.
So France at that point in time.
What happened?
I ignored most of that conversation.
Oh no, I can tell you exactly. I can tell you exactly what happened.
No,
The
don't.
unification of Germany happened, and France suddenly.
German powerhouse.
Yeah, Ruhr Valley, industrial revolution in Germany.
Alsace.
Yeah, and also
Alsace.
Cardinal Richelieu.
Alsacidente.
We interrupt this Twitch and YouTube to bring you a history lesson.
Brought to you by
Or no
Ben
history lesson because Ben's not getting anywhere.
So
You
it's
know,
a history lesson.
I
because
still-
everyone talks over the teacher.
I still haven't said what armies are in the poll.
Yeah, you really haven't. You-
I mean, that's a tangent and a half. And like,
So,
yeah, well done.
Do you know how to work out the tangent?
Yeah.
Sine, cos.
All right,
Can have a maths
The
lesson.
line
stream.
dissected
Ignore
by
everyone else. The
Y
armies.
equals MC plus-
The
X
armies
plus
for
C.
my next bat rep will be either Iron Hands,
No
Death
way.
Guard,
No way.
Demons,
No way.
Imperial Knights,
No
or
way.
Chaos Knights.
No way.
Some of those
100%
might.
Chaos Knights.
Yeah, 100% Chaos Knights.
House Knights.
Some of them, if it's Chaos Knights, it might be a bit soupy. Vote
Well, Ben
Gondor.
doesn't need
No.
friends.
wait, who was that?
Who do you think said vote Gondor?
Nuns with guns.
No,
Is it not in there yet?
it wouldn't be Gondor though, would it? It would be you don't play Eastlands.
No. No Gondor. Gondor being wrecked by my Easterlings.
That's really not what happens, though, is it?
It will be.
Well, what happened last
Once I
time?
sort out my Gondor army. No, it won't be. Gondor and fiefdoms. And shove down your throat.
Right.
Are you sure there won't be something else being shoved down his throat by the end of that game?
Well, I mean, if you're in the room, probably.
Finger bombs on the dice.
No. It's all about the zeros on a 6-7 dice.
Could I have the palette, please?
No. You're not allowed to paint.
I mean, it's not exactly like I'm going to be doing any major painting here. I'm just going to be putting wash on this.
And it's going to
But
take
for
what?
Steve, that is major painting.
It's
Wait.
shade.
Okay, shade then. Anyway, do you know what shade is?
Don't know what he does. Don't want to learn.
That's what we've been throwing at you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Throwing
Shade,
shade.
Could have potentially helped him put out GW Ashford.
Oh,
These comments do not represent
These
Warcast.
are-
The views of the team.
It is a shame that he went up. Finally get something good in Ashford and then,
Not everything went up.
wow.
Their profit margins went down.
oh my fucking god, Andy.
Can we say things about past managers?
No, because that makes it personal.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that we've got part of the legal team here.
What, the cats?
No.
Oh.
He can at least turn around and go, it's a grey area. So it's not, I'm painting brown.
Do I want that colour?
No, you don't.
So, Ian, what are you up to at the moment? What are you painting?
He won't be painting anything.
Might be painting something.
He's not painting nothing. He's spraying.
Yeah, she's using an airbrush.
Airbrushing, still painting.
Mm.
Oh, I might just paint you. Thank you.
Ben's making I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
Problems?
No.
Mad squabbles.
Mad squabbles.
I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
A mess.
Well, yeah, there is that.
I mean,
So on to the first topic, which is why can't Stephen make Ultramarines work?
Oh, yeah.
Don't even go there. It's because I suck at this game. We've established this already.
How long have you been playing Ultramarines?
Don't even go there. See, they worked in 7th.
When? Because every time I played you.
This was because you played it.
Yeah, but every time everyone else played
Where
you.
did the 0 on the dice come from, Stephen?
Shut up.
When the Necrons played you.
The only time that you won with Ultramarines
Don't.
was when you destroyed a child.
Go there.
And I don't mean that in a rude way. You even gave him his whole army back.
Yeah,
You
wasn't
proceeded
good.
to make a, what was he, 12, 11?
maybe.
Make him cry.
I'm not proud of this fact.
No, we
That's
told
a
this
lie.
last time though.
we did
Sorry,
tell this last time. But
Stephen making a child cry.
Yeah, but there's
Anyway.
other people that are viewing. Other people need
Back
to
to the
know.
reason why I can't make Ultramarines work.
so, some of your awesome bonuses that you've got in your new supplement, right? And one of the reasons why your Leviathan needs another storm can. Have you not seen that you picked up the Tau? Other people get to shoot Overwatch for you.
No.
You've got a 1 or 2 CP thing that basically means a model, I think, within 12 inches of something that's charging can. No, I think it's even better than that. I think it's if the model is within 6 inches of the model being charged, it can fire Overwatch at something charging it. So you put your Leviathan Dreadnought with double storm cannon, storm cannon arrays. I can't remember what they're called. Stick him behind your line with a chapter master.
Comment like that's not Lord of the Rings.
Quick, put some paint on it.
I mean, the problem is you're just too rigid. You're set in your ways. You're not budging.
I think that may be true.
I mean, you
Because you've got like so much
Gimmy's not allowed to
versatility
ride
in
a
Space
horse,
Marines. It's
but he's allowed to
ridiculous.
ride a car.
And just
He's
like,
WCD.
your
I
Dwarves under the
think
mountain, they
Fallon
don't
may be
fuck
correct in her
Too
statement.
greedy.
Lizards.
also don't
Race of lizard
pay
people.
that much attention to the internet because you do have a habit of picking up some of the gimmicky combos.
Yeah, they don't work.
Yeah,
like,
they
people-
don't work.
The stuff that people like literally build their armies around on the internet is just ridiculous. Like, oh look at this meta list, this is amazing. No, use your own mind.
Mm.
Stop
well,
being
the problem
like,
is
oh, we'll
meta
build
lists are
this list,
great
and then-
if you are great, but if you're just an average guy using a meta list, you're probably not going to really know what you're doing. You're like, yeah, I just.
So,
So it's not the meta list I take. It was one unit I found. And then
Yeah,
you fucking sniped it.
Oh yeah, they were good times. Very good
what
times.
was that?
Cronus and a Scorpius.
Oh,
Well,
But
yeah.
because the tank's character has over 10 wounds, it can be shot. The one thing I didn't do was leave the Honour Guard next to him so they take the damage.
So is this the thing that you've been going on about for like 2 months?
Yeah, it didn't work.
But this is the thing, though. See, that's,
Okay,
that's,
it
that's,
didn't, right, there were two things that made it not work. There was a lack of Honour Guard to take the damage. There was also a lack of terrain to put the tank behind.
But the thing is, that's exactly what you just said. Like, if you are like I suppose a professional player, or whatever, like you would have kept those Honour Guard right next to the tank. But
No, the Honour Guard weren't even in the list.
there's the problem.
No, wait, were they?
No.
You did, I suppose you had Honour
Wait.
Guard.
Yeah, because they jumped out the repulsor with minus Calgar, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then punched Starbrand.
So
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Big-
no, the Honour Guard got
they got
wrecked.
Yeah.
To be
Well,
fair,
minus
jumping
Calgar
out to
isn't
face Scarbrand is not.
Was that like they jumped out and went?
Yeah.
because they actually didn't kill him, did they?
No.
It was a
No,
little
they
bit
didn't.
sad.
No, they
Well,
didn't get into
They didn't
combat.
get into combat. They got splattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Scarbrand.
However, Scarbrand only did 1 wound to minus Calgar.
You did do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scarbrand
No.
dreadful.
Well, he did take a lot of like stuff though. To be fair, because he was just stood there like, what's that?
Yeah. Only minus Calgar. Nothing else shot him.
Yeah.
Now Calgar. Now he he comes across as quite a good character for you. A lot of Chapter Master. There's going to be a lot of Space Marine lists with the Chapter Master in them because that reroll everything
Oh
for
god.
Overwatch and everything.
You're
Yeah.
getting flashbacks from that game already.
It's just the endless rerolls are just. Ugh.
Yeah, this is the thing I don't
No.
like about it.
The thing is, I just feel like not every other army is pretty much you get a reroll 1. That's it. But obviously, there's a lot of reroll alls, and it's all hits, and then you get something else all wounds as well. So
and it's a non-scalable one.
Yeah.
Which in that they those kinds of things in games really piss me off.
Yeah.
Because I can play a 500-point game, put a captain in the list, and pay CP points to make him a Chapter Master. I can play a 4,000-point game, and I can still only do that once. Yeah, I could bring in 12 different chapters so that I could have a. Actually, I don't even think I can do that. I think it's one per army. I'd have to check the wording. But
So
it's
is it
still,
like you can only pay the 2 CP to have the one guy be the Chapter Master?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think
which
you
is
can take
fair enough.
multiple
It's
chapters.
fair enough fluff-wise.
Yeah.
Like, it makes a massive amount of sense fluff-wise. But why have bonuses that are unscaling? You need something that works on a higher scale and doesn't completely overpower it at a lower scale. So that's...
Yeah, I just think because you can just sit him in amongst literally everything, and then everything pretty much is just getting constant rerolls.
Oh, do you want to be completely disgusted? Because
Go on.
Leave it under the table.
Iron Hands, Leviathan, Dreadnought.
Oh,
Oh
no.
yeah.
Laughs
Yeah.
in headless Primarch.
Yeah, like, and not even with the new guy, who's going to be awesome anyway with his 6-inch 5-up invuln. The Chapter Master for the Iron Hands. Yeah. Everything. So Redemptor Dreadnoughts, which don't have invulns, will have a 5-up invuln with him. Space Marines will have a 5-up invuln with him.
What's Japan for?
Japan 4! Do you remember I mentioned a film called Freddy Got Fingered one of the times
Yeah.
that we were outside the club as
Yeah.
it is my favourite film of all time. That is one of my best mates, Mike, in the chat, and he's saying Japan 4 because he knows that it's one of my favourite lines from that film.
That's not Mike that I know, is it?
Yeah, you've met Mike.
I've
Yeah.
met him before, yeah. When I was working at the bar.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike. I have met you. Many, many moons ago.
Not creepy at all. And Mike, we need to sort out the Metallica stuff because we are going.
Oh really?
It's the.
Come back to
I don't want to. It's the cinema thing. The S&M 2. That's just going over everyone's heads. Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. And I don't. Wait, what? What's going on?
So there's a Metallica album, which is S&M, and it was the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra and Metallica.
Okay.
And they've just recently done a 30th anniversary gig where they've once again with the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra they've played a set. In fact, it was 2 days that they did, and they're basically releasing it worldwide in cinemas. And I'm going to go because I love Metallica.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, I'm really hyped for it because again it's one of those things. I've had that album in my car forever because. Dear people in chat who don't know what a CD is,
Come on, man. Right, they must know what a CD is. It's when you start talking about 8-track and people go, what? And you go, oh yeah.
VHS.
Floppy disk.
Oh.
Oh god, floppy disks.
Remember the days where you go, oh, that
Floppy
floppy
disk.
disk has got like 1.44 megabyte. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Installation of Windows, 1 of 4,015.
Yeah.
Do you know what I really wanted to see? We got the Final Fantasy Orchestra in London.
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh.
I want to go and see the Assassin's Creed Symphony.
Actually, do you know what was even better about it? Guess who was there?
Who was there, Ben?
I'm going to say his name wrong,
Ben
but
was
it's like I'm gonna butcher this. It's the guy who wrote all the music.
Oh my god!
7, 8, 9, and 10.
You are now my least favourite person at this table.
2 thin coats, everyone.
Duncan was there.
Didn't realise.
Hey Duncan.
I didn't realise Duncan was here.
He's taking time out of his very busy schedule.
No, see, Duncan wouldn't be talking about 2 thin coats nowadays. He's
No, he's just kind of, oh, look, get your model and dip it in the pot of paint.
he's been drilled now. He's
Has he
Try
really?
that.
It's been a while since I've watched Warhammer TV. It's already gone downhill.
How is that downhill?
I don't really fancy seeing Duncan getting drilled.
I love Duncan.
Was it you that was doing the drilling?
My lawyer has advised me not to talk about this.
The case is still ongoing.
However, Pornhub have said, carry on.
That's not a beach, it's a bathtub.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't set it up.
Yay!
I was too busy trying to fix cameras. But next time.
Sadness. Cries in sad Fallon noises.
That's not a beach, it's a bathtub.
I was going to have a little one for everyone. I was going to do Clever Girl for Ben. I was going to have something like Cookie Monster for me. I was going to nick something from Warhammer 40k Space Marine for Steve. And Andy, I was probably going to do something Nurgle related.
Just coughing and sneezing.
Just
Spluttering.
So would
It's a new
Stevens,
iPhone advert.
would Stevens be...
Great.
But it has to be said that
Oh,
way as
that's
well.
a fantastic.
I think there might have been a chromosome missing from that statement.
I mean, be careful, because people might turn around and say that about you.
Oh yeah, I know this already.
I mean, James is watching.
Yeah, James is being remarkably quiet. As I have to say is Mike, because he put Japan 4 in the
James
chat
would-
and then went away.
James has probably been quiet because he's not seen all the
Because he's probably doing something else and just has that on in the background.
Ah, fair
Like
enough.
he always does. And doesn't pay
He's playing
attention.
your campaign without you.
Yeah.
He can't.
And actually, I know someone who's definitely been quite quiet in the chat.
Ian.
Ian.
Yeah. Ian has lots to say about everything. Say it.
Ben's an idiot.
Which one?
Why not both?
Definitely one that's shading.
Hey!
You're going to get told you're doing that wrong. You should go for an airbrush.
Don't say that. If you said bad things about shading, Steve might stop.
Don't scare him off.
Steve is shading.
Yeah, to anyone who sees how I'm shading this Land Raider, there is a good reason for shading it entirely, but
I just can't be fucked.
basically.
It's called. Who does research shade?
Who pin washes these days?
One day I'll actually learn how to pin wash.
Well, I don't even know who Oscar is, but there you go. Cheers for it.
Oscar?
Is in like, is that
Travis' young son.
Who knows?
I know an Oscar, but I don't know if it's that Oscar.
Well,
Oh, make one warm.
but yeah, the I might do a series of painting videos on Ben how to cheat painting.
Airbrush.
Oh no, it's not even the airbrush techniques that I use to cheat. The airbrush gets used to base coat stuff.
Yeah,
That's what
that's what we use.
To be fair, it makes it a lot easier.
Plus, you know,
The airbrush is fine, but like for doing all that base coating and maybe a little bit of layering using for the shape, but go back in and highlight things. When people don't highlight things and they just use the airbrush to highlight things.
What am I picturing
Oh,
that
yeah.
meme where Steve, you know, that little monkey meme where he's just like really shifty. That's like Stephen being like highlighting.
I feel like Steve might go, could you load an airbrush with the 4 different colours that I use for my entire army and then just point it at the model and spray and hope for the best?
before you
Apparently that's
ask.
how it
I
works.
might buy a 3D printer that can print in 4 different colours and then just print my Space Marines already painted.
And then have to sand them down.
Oh
So
no,
they
they're
don't
getting
look
good
crappy.
now. They're getting good. It's not going to be long. I'm going to see some massive.
But if he
tactics
won't
changing.
replace some of his paints with contrast paints, why is he going to buy a 3D printer, which is going to cost more?
Because it's technology.
Because you can do other things with it.
Well, there's some amazing Necron type scenery that I've seen. And I'm like, can I justify a 3D printer?
No, I was looking at them the other day. No, I can't. Not yet.
I think I
Soon.
triggered in.
Ian, airbrushing is not cheating. Don't worry.
It is really.
Ben
he's
doesn't
trying to
doesn't mean
placate
it.
you.
Well, I definitely can't say airbrushing is cheating. You've seen my Thousand Suns.
Yeah, but laying down base coats as a set and shades and stuff. Yeah. I've got a 3D print pattern for a Warlord Titan sat on my desktop at the moment. But
So-
do you have the 3D printer? That's the question. And if not, then what's the point?
And I know exactly. It
Well,
only
I
takes a
think
month.
Hmm.
In
What, a month
40k,
to print?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
in 40k scale. Now imagine how many Titanicus warlords you could put out.
What's the point?
Yeah, why would you make Titanicus Titans when you can make
proper big
real
Titans.
size ones?
Because
When
I
you
like
can fill-
Titanicus.
When you can fill your people carrier with all those little baby Titans.
That does mean Ben will let Jeff buy a people carrier rather than a 2-seat sports car. He's having a midlife crisis.
I'm in a
What,
constant.
with the sports car or the people carrier?
I am in.
Because if he's having a midlife crisis with the sports car, him buying a people carrier with only him and a missus.
And cats. Don't forget the cat.
Well, yeah, and
He's a
cats.
travelling style.
Yeah, but surely you can just like put them in the cages and then just bumper strap them to the back of the car.
You don't put them in cages. They're
Yeah.
classy broads.
And cats shouldn't be put in cages.
They should be running
Cat-
free.
Cats should put us in cages.
Yeah.
They should be in charge.
They should be put in sacks.
So that Rick and Morty episode with the dogs.
Mm.
Where's my testicles,
Try and
Jerry?
Oh, we need that on a soundboard.
Yeah. Where's the testicles, Jerry?
Yeah, you could just play Giant Titanicus. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I concede.
That would be Rocky. Giant Titanicus. He's got the money.
It might be Rocky in chat.
Yeah. Do it.
I mean,
Do it.
name's Big Stony, you know.
I'm sure it's not Kevin Stone.
It might be Kevin Stone.
Is this the same person that referenced Oscar?
No, there is somebody called Oscar.
No, there is somebody Jack called Oscar.
Someone said tooth in coats, everyone. That's Big Stony. Okay.
Really
He
like
was raising the roof.
It is. So you're saying it is Kevin Stone, or
See, we're good at this guessing, so.
but it could also be someone who's not Kevin Stone telling you it is
I
Kevin
mean,
Stone.
it is the internet.
Anything's possible.
identity theft is a thing.
This is also a good point.
You wouldn't download a car. Yeah, would.
I would if I could.
And I'm just picturing that as the IT crowd. You would shit a policeman's helmet. I'm thinking between Grieving Widow.
And then
steal it
steal
back.
it back.
Oh. Oh.
Favourite thing about the IT crowd was the Jen. This is the
The internet, and she drops it. I don't know. I like when Random keeps calling her up to his office with the dead flies. And he's like, no, there's 2 of them.
Such a good series.
Yeah, it was good.
Alright, what I'm going to do is...
Paint something.
I have been paying.
You've been paying, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, who have you been paying?
Well... God damn it. You know,
Don't tell me you bought your
That looks a bit
missus.
better.
why do you have to leave me like? I try not to do the your mum jokes.
It really showed some restraint here.
Nobody else has. I mean, come on, you three went to triple teamer, so.
Yeah. The train dream is still alive.
What?
Wait, who are we talking about?
Don't know.
Okay, it is Kev.
Hey, Kev.
Yes, he says you two still need to finish the pirate game with him.
We do. Was it Seafall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You
It's
still
literally
haven't
like-
done that?
No.
Yeah.
Like Kev's not been to club.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
like months, nearly years.
Yeah,
I was
but
gonna say
obviously- Kev and Natalie had a baby, and you know,
Oh yeah.
it's been a busy year for them.
they had a baby,
Kevin
and then
Bell.
Kev, you've been running lots of
Yeah, I was
tournaments
gonna
as well.
Kev's just constantly busy. I can understand.
Oh.
Ian asks if he's getting paid to watch. Paid in love.
No,
We love
in
you,
In
Ian.
kindness.
No, he says, I am getting paid to watch.
Oh, I'm getting
I
paid
think
to watch.
he's getting paid to watch.
So you-
Oh,
So in
okay.
other words,
He's at work.
he must be at work.
Yeah.
What a ledge. I'm gonna need some paints here.
Give me a second.
Okay.
And I will look into the stress.
Paint stat.
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys the tablet so that you have the chat over there.
Oh my
Oh, we've got
that
the chat.
seems like too
I've
much.
got a chat open.
No, you. Yeah, you guys don't have chat, do you?
Well, no.
No.
We've got mad chat. Don't know what you want.
Mad chattage.
Or at least Fallon does. Can't speak for myself.
That's kind of the issue.
Yeah.
trying to give
I don't
shade
let
and
him
you can't
speak for
speak
himself.
And he wakes up and Fallon just goes, here's your script for the day.
Yeah. I proofread it 3 times.
We have a word count today of 1,403 words.
The last 3
More
are.
than
Daddy,
yesterday.
please don't.
I'm a generous god.
Oh, no, I know. Ian is at home. Ian is painting. Someone is paying to paint. That's what he's doing.
But so he's not getting paid to watch though.
Let's hope the person
Because
paying him's not in the chat.
If he doesn't paint the model,
Yeah.
he's not getting paid.
Right, there we go. Have a chat.
Well, I thought that's what we were going to do.
Chat.
Have a chat.
Hurry! The chat is waiting for new messages.
Yeah.
What do? Do I just drag it down to refresh it?
Just keep
No, I
rounding
think
it.
it will show messages when people start.
I think not.
Is it not?
Lies, sir. Lies.
I don't know.
Here you see Ben's finest tablet. I will sell it for 10 quid.
Well,
And he raises up
Kev just
Gives us the tablet for chat.
What?
We can't
Like,
see it.
give. I'll try and fix it.
Oh, hang on. Was it that I've got a sleeping baby on me?
Yes.
I
was
managed
allowed.
to see that in the end.
That was a lot.
What paint do you need?
So, Andy
Then
and Ryan's
good
responses
Sarah's
are
my
maybe a
list.
little behind the times.
These are my demands.
Yeah, but what bit are you at?
Probably the flame.
So-
Flame.
Everyone who is in chat, I have a poll going for what army I should have in my next battle report. We've got Iron Hands, Death Guard, Demons, Imperial Knights, or Chaos Knights. I'm going to see if I can force it to send up what the options are again. What you have to type to vote.
Exclamation mark, vote,
Yeah.
and anything but Gondor.
Carnosaur Knights.
Yes, actually, that I have to say that is the only vote I've had so far was Gondor.
Oh no.
Turns out to Warhammer 40k with Gondor proceeds to annihilate every army in the tournament, not just the ones he had to play.
Thank you.
Love that process. When you have to wait for
Exclamation
shade
mark.
to dry.
Vote.
You're like,
Iron
yeah.
Death, Demons, Imp K, Chaos K.
Chaos K. It's the best cereal.
Chaos Flake.
That's cornflakes.
Painted Dark Angels Commission.
Ah,
Oh,
very
that's
nice.
easy. Just paint them black.
Dark.
Nailed it.
Look, that's not being racist.
Is
I
that
play
right?
salamanders, for God's sake.
Ooh, demons.
Dark Angels.
Good choice, Kev.
The new Heretic
Yes.
Codex.
I haven't Yeah, I haven't actually done. I haven't done pure demons yet.
I think if
All
you're gonna,
the bloodletters.
if you're going to play demons,
Yeah.
if you're going to play demons, my vote would be on Corn.
Yeah, but
You're
you're only
not
Yeah,
allowed
but-
to touch any of the Select.
Or
But Corn doesn't work on its
Well,
own.
or
It
corn
does.
berserkers.
the issue is
It's just a Corn Berserker.
the issue is
Corn
I've set myself a bar that it has to be 90% painted if I'm going to do a bat rep.
Well,
You've
then
got
it's
contrast threads.
easy.
Yeah, I was like,
So it's definitely not going to be Slash. Or it would be
No, but it's
if
got
you.
contrast.
I was going to say, technically they've got paint on them.
Put your contrast through your airbrush.
Yeah,
Can you do that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's basically, it's like the consistency of a shade.
Just field a whole army of Corn Fleshhounds led by Karanak.
Yeah.
and just a random Scarbrand just while I was.
No. And then
Mortal Corn
one
led by
bloodlet.
Karanak. So that how the hell do they understand what he's telling them?
Ian says Ian says he wants to vote for nuns with guns. Ian, I would love to play a painted Sisters of Battle army, but the closest I have is 5 Sisters of Silence that aren't made.
November.
Yeah, but I want to do a battle report for November.
Oh yeah, but November isn't that far away now.
No.
Although it'll probably be like the very last weekend of November that they got for pre-order, so it'll be December.
Oh, well, I don't know, because
Be
it's
Christmas.
generally the first couple of weeks you've got that, ooh, here's the new thing. Because then they don't do any delivery from sort of the third week.
What of December?
So, yeah, there's a point in time where they just stop doing delivery and stop doing. Oh, no, not.
My-
Yeah, third week. It's like the 22nd or
That's the
so
point.
It depends on when it falls.
If you're thinking of doing Night Rampager / Corn, it might be best just to wait till Christmas and see what Christmas boxes come out.
That was literally exactly what I was going to do.
Oh, so this is why your chaos list is.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
basically, Fallon saw the inside of your Chaos Knights Codex and was like, that one looks nice, that one looks nice, that one looks nice. Especially the Alpha Legion looking one.
Yeah. And then I started looking at like the Alpha Legion. And I was like, I love that colour.
I want to see the real Alpharius. No, the real Alpharius.
And then,
Jesus,
but the thing is,
that's
I'd
so
always
cool.
wanted to do just loads of Corn Berserkers just because they really speak to me. But just killing things massively. But now I might actually do a whole army of Corn Berserkers.
Well, no, a battalion of Berserkers.
Many.
Because don't forget, for every
Yeah, I know.
troop choice, you've got to take a lander.
Yeah, no,
Cash
I
one.
know.
You have to.
Well, no, but how else do you get?
I was going to say, they would not get there.
We were looking at is it the Fire Raptor gunship?
Yeah.
So we're looking at, is it the Fair Night Drill?
Oh
This
no!
is
Yeah.
gonna go.
But then that transports less than the
Yeah, I
plane, and the
know.
plane's like
The
20,
one you would
30
have been
more.
looking at would have been the Storm Eagle.
It's 115 quid.
The Raptor doesn't have a transport
I'll be
capacity.
that- yeah,
It's the Eagle with the rocket
The
launch.
Eagle then. But it has a transport capacity of 20. We're like, oh, you can take one, put 2 units of 9 in there,
Because my shades
Can't,
are green, I was like,
another
Sam
HQ,
Maverick stuff.
and just spit them
Have you
out.
got like the lighter
And then what
shades,
you
like
get shot
Illusion
down
green
and
and
blow up.
all
But
that
it was a
stuff.
lot of points.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Illusion
And
But
green
they're
and stuff like that.
flying land raiders.
And it wouldn't be a
They're sort of like a base coat.
Rampager in the list.
Yeah.
How many points are you putting this under anyway?
Probably 2k.
And you can't get a knight in there as well.
Because I mean, while I'm waiting for shade.
The knight
No,
and the
no,
plane
but
are
then you
only
wouldn't have
6,000
much.
points.
You didn't have much space to play with anything else.
Ah.
Once you sorted out a super heavy detachment with 2 War Dogs, Night Rampager, and then the battalion with the.
Well, then you just go with a super heavy auxiliary detachment and just take the single knight.
I want CP.
Alright. Ben, if you want to vote on demons, it's the Games Workshop.
Aim the other way around.
Yeah. And
Oh.
Ian, you can spend your points on that, but it might not be redeemable because Fallon, are you happy with the camera being focused on your work, or you?
Yeah, go for it.
You
Okay.
can't
You're
really
lost.
see what Fallon's doing to it.
Yeah,
though. She's
but
painting it all
he's already
black.
told him that it can cost 20 war bonds. You only have 13.
Yes, yeah. You can't afford it yet, Ian. But you know, I think you get a point for every 5 minutes. And if you're active in the chat, I think you get 2 points every 5 minutes, something like that. I'm still learning. Help.
Still a lot of time.
It is.
7 times 2.
Is that better?
Oh, it's 14 minutes.
Yes,
no,
it is.
14. No, my
Diamonds.
maths don't like it.
Not
A point every 5 minutes. He needs 14 points. That can't quite.
Uh,
no, he needs
Yeah,
7.
you got the base
7 times
with
5
them,
minutes.
with that.
Um,
Is that- I can't
You
remember.
guys seriously failing at basic maths right now.
Shut
Yeah.
up, Fallon. We are.
Do I get to vote too using the?
Yeah, you can vote. I don't know who I'm playing yet, but
Pick a really shit army, and I might win against him.
I doubt it.
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon the death card
Where
would
is
be
your
better.
faith?
That death card one
came out.
Faith
with
is
the-
heresy.
Who has faith?
Yeah.
Faith is
Might
my
have to
shield.
make it with dark, that's the only thing, but-
No, a shield is my
Um,
shield.
Yeah.
Faith won't stop
Well, I've
winning.
got Caliban and Warflesh.
I don't even-
Apparently
I've got both
it
of
does.
those.
Uh,
Do you
Wait,
need,
yeah,
I've
so
got
it's all
Strack and Green and Lawrence Forest, if that helps.
They're the sort of colours I'm thinking as well.
Oh no, I've got to log back
I'm
in.
thinking like
What the hell?
Would you
Yeah.
want
What we
some
got?
Lawrence Forest? Is that...
potential.
And then Strack and
Ben.
Green.
Actually, it's broken
that'll be
I tried to type in chat and
Highlight.
it logged out.
Oh,
need
check
the
it here.
base, really.
Well, the base
Oh
actually
yeah, but that
Castellan
would be
Green, isn't it?
Warcast
If you want
voting,
Castellan Green.
which wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. If you were saying.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think you can
I
vote.
can't vote.
that
Yeah.
way.
If you
You
got
grab
it.
Castellan Green.
Yeah, Kev, I would love to face. In
Yeah,
fact,
it's fine.
Because that's
the
the
one
base,
thing I
and
was
then you do
hoping
the-
at one of your tournaments I would actually get to face your knights because I love. What one was it? Is it the? Is it the? Oh, I forget the name of what's the Flamer Chain Fist?
Archaron.
Archaron. Is it the
Archaron.
Archaron on top of the Land Raider? Kev,
Yeah, that
you've
one.
done?
That is the one he's got, and it's cool as.
I think he's got one of each of the.
Yeah, but that one is the one
Okay.
where he had
Yeah.
that at the doubles that we did, and that was awesome.
Yeah, that is a really awesome. That's a really awesome model, Kev.
I love that
I
model
would love
anyway.
to. I'd love to play against it. Right. If it goes out of chat again,
Go to the watch.
Punch it.
yeah, that's probably the best option.
I'm just not a fan of the yellow. I think that's just my personal preference.
Well, the thing is, I used the whichever contrast it
Yeah.
was on it, and then I wasn't happy with the way it came out because I put it on too thick, and it just
Right.
it was patchy because it's too much flat skin.
While I wait for the wash to dry, what shall I work on some more bits for this? Oh, for anyone
I'm still
in,
waiting on for my wash to dry.
for anyone in chat who doesn't know, I'm painting a Land Raider for what I would say is quite a special tournament list. I've basically been randomising my Space Marine tournament list.
Basically, you might as well turn up to this tournament in a GIMP costume.
Yeah. I basically I might as well turn up to the tournament in a GIMP costume. I might yet still turn up to the tournament in a GIMP costume. I don't
Treat
know how.
yourself.
Kev, is that allowed? Can I turn up to the tournament in a GIMP costume?
100.
Don't take this seriously. I'm not
100
turning up to a
war
tournament.
bonds for Ben to turn up in a Gibson.
But
I
it is-
actually
it
have
is-
that many, I can do this.
Or we'll start.
Yeah.
We'll start a Patreon page.
Um,
If we reach £100, Ben will buy that Gibson.
but it is actually.
I'm pretty sure you can buy them on Amazon for cheaper than that.
Yeah,
Have you
but
been looking?
We need to buy something to blow him up. as
Stephen needs them for reasons.
But it is actually Kev Big Stony in Chat's tournament.
Well, yeah, we know this.
But the chat doesn't necessarily.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kevin, please let him wear a GIMP suit to your tournament. It will be fine.
It'll be like clubbing a baby seal. Love it.
Cathartic?
Yeah.
Can't remember what I was doing.
Kev, all I'm doing is hoping that the Imperial Fists get a really good supplement. Like, surely if you're in Devastator Doctrine, all bolter weapons do double damage?
Yeah, and you realise everybody would then go,
Yeah, out goes Iron Hands.
Yeah. now everybody's army is stripped and repainted yellow.
Well, no, because you just go. Oh,
Not everyone's, because Stephen's going to be Star Wars. His Ultramarines.
Yeah. Fuck the rules.
It'd be like,
All my marines are blue.
it'd just be a simple case of these are the Ultra Fists.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't deny that.
This is Lieutenant Smash Fist.
Not Smash Captain then.
No, because I never rolled a captain. I was hoping to
Oh,
roll
yeah.
a captain so I could have a chapter master in the list. In the
Your
end,
chapter master cheese.
yeah. In the end, I ended up with I've got a chaplain in the list. a librarian in the list.
Did anybody witness you roll with me?
Yeah, I sent them to George Shepherd.
Because he is the one running the. No, he's not.
Well,
He's doing the 40 count the cheap, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing the 40 count cheap thing. He's the judge of that. But I thought every time, if anyone ever asked who's been witnessing you doing this, and you say George, everyone would basically go, "Oh yeah, George is sound."
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with him.
Everyone trusts George.
Yeah,
He could slap my spine with his little finger.
He's basically, he's not George Shepherd, he's George to a Langy. He is built for rugby, like you wouldn't believe. I mean, I know he does play rugby, but Christ.
no. Kev has brought up an interesting thing about the tournament scene at the moment. There are a lot of knights and there are a lot of guard, and it's not just guard. It's
Is the trigger word soup?
God.
Oh god.
So, at that point, all the cameras need to shake.
Like a siren needs to go off.
So, what you see a lot of at the moment is it's a combination of the Law 32, because
34.
not the Law
Not to be
34.
confused with.
Well,
32?
so the Law
Loyal
32,
32.
yeah, it's something like 2 commanders
Two
and
company
30
commanders,
guardsmen.
Yeah.
But sometimes you'll see the commanders swapped out for tank commanders because tank commanders are awesome.
But what? Do they come in a tank?
Yeah, they come in a
You
tank.
don't have to like pay for the tank.
Behave.
and then
Yeah,
put it
you-
in.
Yeah, you do. You pay for tank commander and pay for tanks and on top of it. So your HQ
Oh.
just
That
is
was
like
a very
200.
loud snort.
Oh, yeah. So it's got like
When
you,
you
just
run
pay,
into Chronicles,
you pay for a
women
tank
nuts.
commander on foot.
Yeah.
He has no tank.
Now, I don't think the Avenger Gatling cannon.
Punisher cannon.
Punisher cannon. What's the one that you put on all the Chaos Knights when we did that list?
Oh, the Avenger Gatling cannon.
Gary.
Yeah. So I don't think the Knights are going to drop out of the meta anytime soon. So
No,
I'm trying to
because-
think, like, Space Marines have just got a huge boost. The way that it gets described is because Space Marines now have slightly more killing power than they had before, but they
Slightly more.
slightly more killing power.
Right.
But they don't have. They're not as. They're still pretty much as fragile as they were before, apart from a particular success. Woo! Irons.
This is just going to be a really repetitive evening.
Hey, you've got one of the best killy upgrades. In tactical doctrine, Ultramarines can move with heavy weapons, and you get bolter discipline.
Not to mention
On
the friggin'
everything.
retreat that you've had, like, just.
Can I jump in to say could I borrow
No.
whatever the contrast grey is?
Contrast grade. There's a
Basilicana
couple.
grey. Basilicana.
The silicon should be on the table because I
Okay,
use
okay.
it a lot.
My retreat thing has actually got even better.
I did
now,
have
so
a
I can
look.
retreat,
I know,
shoot,
Stephen.
and
I know it
charge.
has.
Jeff says, here come the drop pods.
Oh god,
Ah, mixed feelings. I've tried them out a couple of times, and all I find is that you end up deploying in your own deployment zone. So
Wait, what's this?
the drop
The
pods.
Great Wall of Drop Pod.
Yeah.
No,
that was
no,
quite
last
funny.
game, yeah.
Yeah.
6 drop pods. Oh, look, they're all dropped within like a foot of our deployment zone.
I feel okay right now. I feel like I wasn't blind.
Ben's having a meltdown. He can't find
He's
paint.
like, I do use this paint.
Please
I'll
tell me
probably
you're
put it
hiding
back. Anyway.
it. Please tell me you're hiding it.
Hiding what?
The grey contrast paint that he's desperately looking for.
No. No, I am not.
Would you like some Agrex Earthshade instead?
No, I don't think it would go well with my apothecary wife.
Sure.
Right.
What
There.
have you done with your paint?
Why did Games Workshop choose this stupid sized pots?
Because they expect you to paint whole army with it.
Right. Not these ones.
I just keep seeing Black Templar.
Are they like half side, half
Is it?
like halfway between the big ones and the
Charge
little ones?
purple.
No, no. I can see Wildwood, Goodham Flesh, another brown. Hey!
There
There you go. What's that noise?
Just occasionally come out with a noise.
Yeah, Kev. Yeah, and in fact, not just if they knock the contrast paints over, they have to buy more. The shades. I think I have.
But I bought my own shades, so you know. I got on mine anyway. It means nothing to me. You have no power here.
And to be honest, if you're going to knock it over, you should have it on your pallet. And at that point, all you do is just scoop it back up into it.
Spillage is leakage at that point.
Yeah, I mean, if you're handy. Go look it up. Not that one either.
Not that.
I'm thinking of another handy.
See, one thing with those pots.
Yeah, I agree, Kev. I've spilled
Yeah.
far more shade than I've ever painted with.
So I've only ever spilled shade like a couple of times. And that was when I was in the shop.
I'll tell you what happens to me is when I close the pot.
Right.
So I put the lid down and I push down on the thing, and for some reason the shade then springs away.
Yeah.
The only time I've ever spilt, the only shade I own,
You don't use shades though.
I opened it for the first time.
Is that why you don't use it anymore?
Might be.
Still a Vietnam flashbacks.
Screw you, shade!
You're there, man.
Well, it wasn't in the end, was it? Look, it's like gold dust. The mint is yellow.
Is that an old one that they don't make anymore?
That's one.
Yeah, it's a glaze.
Rip.
Oh, I think I've got some.
Well, the mint is yellow.
Yeah.
I've also got all the Artificer tin set.
Fucking tins.
Yeah. Because as soon as I found out that they were on, what's his name? I
There you
ran
go.
the shop and I just went, oh, there. Yeah. Yeah, yours looks fuller than mine.
Quick, still his.
I don't know where mine's gone.
That's because
To be fair,
you have paints that you need. I have paints because
You're a painter.
I've bought loads of stuff.
yeah, but the Lamenter's yellow is fantastic over green. It really brings green out.
Oh.
I was gonna say that's what you're in.
It's really good.
So,
But there doesn't seem to be a lot on this shade. Oh no, there's enough.
well, we could all quit and play X-Wing,
No,
but I'd have to get second edition X-Wing.
and nobody likes that.
I was gonna say I heard that got pretty bad reviews in the second edition. I think.
Why hasn't Rob basically sold all his stuff?
Mm.
No one's played X-Wing at clubs since second edition came out.
Yeah. Or here's an idea, right?
Everyone should play BRS.
Yeah, I was saying, Kev, you need to get into planes. It's the best game ever.
Just don't bring jets to a plane without telling Ben you're bringing them.
It was fine. I dealt with it.
Yeah. Was it the
Which way is it open?
other side? I think.
You've got to handle it
Yeah.
yourself as well.
I know, but that's reaching.
What are you trying to do? I'll get the
Um,
I'm trying to go like this. Meow.
wait for YouTube to catch up.
Dagga, 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 dagga.
Wow, that is well behind.
So much slow, it's unreal. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, Kev. Blood Red Skies by Warlord.
Fantastic.
You still have to paint the
Tony
planes,
Down.
but
Yeah. Such a good game.
What?
Hmm?
Please.
what came
Kev
up?
just got a warning from the
What-
admin thing saying please refrain from spamming.
What
spamming
came up in because it should come up on the tab.
I've just got message deleted.
Oh, it was
message deleted.
It was just dot 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 dot. Oh. What? What one's deleted?
No, it says
Because I can see.
what the hell?
I think she'll quit and play X-Wing with pre-painted models, planes.
Yeah.
Dot 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 dot. Okay, and then the warning.
Yeah, it will be the dot 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 then for some reason. I'll change the settings so that people can use dot dot dots because let's face it, that's half my conversation.
Yeah.
Much sadness.
Right.
Yeah, Planes was one of those games that surprised me because
Preferences.
It's one of those games that every so often you just play it and you just go, this is just good.
why do we not play it more often?
Yeah.
In fact, dare I ask why there's a symbol protection on? Let's turn that off.
Help, I'm being repressed.
So,
Sorry. Boris Johnson's got to do something in this moment of time, hasn't he?
so when are we ordering all of our planes from AIM?
Yeah, I don't think I have to anymore because for
Oh, look at me! I'm Russian. I've got everything I need.
for chat the Blood Red Skies is what's 1 in 200 scale?
Yes.
And there's a American resin plane manufacturer called Armaments in Miniature. And for a while, because I think everyone here apart from Fallon has some Blood Red Skies. Sorry, Fallon.
It's fine. It's fine.
And we've all been talking
You
about.
could have had some because you could have had my Germans because I'm not going to do anything with them.
We've all been talking about
Fallon doesn't simply play Germans.
picking up other.
You should paint them in red.
Yeah.
They'd be all like a Red Baron version World War II.
Get your corn red out.
We've all
Just
been
like
looking at Armaments
meow.
in Miniature because they have lots of other planes that aren't made by Warlord. And Warlord have brought out lovely little adapters, so you can basically get planes from wherever. And
Do not buy Warlord's metal planes because they are
yeah, bless.
Just a
I
discount.
mean,
a discount.
I do love.
Good luck
Warlord,
putting them on the
but
base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they are far too heavy for
You
them.
don't want to glue them onto the stems because it's just the same as things like land speeders and
Yeah.
assault marines and whatnot. It's like they're just it's
Broken
awful.
bases. More so with the metal models, as you were saying.
But if you can get the foam padding that you can carry the models around it in for a bit of rest, that foam padding is really nice, and it's got like the labels for what planes they are, and you've got all the stems and everything like that.
Only the
They're really
Warlord
good.
planes, though.
Yeah, but you can
You would have
you
to
could
send
probably speak to, was it?
KR.
Yeah, speak to them and just go, I need foam that's maybe an inch thick, maybe a little bit more because the base is fitting in. But
You'd be able to fit so many layers of foam in a case.
yeah,
Oh my god.
well, it'd be
Mind
the
you,
same thickness as the Marines, surely.
I just put my
With the basics, yes.
I just put my planes in the 32. No case last time.
I might have a look at that before we disappear this evening. Because I definitely need something more protective to put mine in.
Yeah, once you paint them, you kind of like get a bit protective, didn't you? And it's
Yeah, just a little
the thing is as well. It's like because you don't have to paint that many models. Like you can play small games where you just do like 6 bits versus however many yaks or
P51s.
one P51.
My god, P51s are expensive.
So expensive.
Mind you, they got their 2-point decrease.
Ooh.
I'll be able to get so many more in a 500-point game. Oh wait, no I won't. I'll be able to buy an extra pilot with no plane.
Is it
No.
stupid movement runners?
Oh,
No.
well, what? One of
It's
you guys.
It's like 6-inch movement ruler.
What was that, Ben?
Do it with a tape measure.
I was going to say one of them.
Yeah.
Can
You
display.
literally, you just do it. It's like you get a stick like that sort of thing, and you just kind of go from here to here, and they're round bases that just. Have you not got your?
No, I never, because I didn't get the
No,
slot
you
set, did
didn't
I?
get anything, did you?
Um,
No, and
you
all planes have to be within 6 inches to be able to shoot, and facing makes a difference because obviously you can tail. Although they updated all the cloud rules and stuff, which is great.
Yes,
If you-
Andy, you can no longer cloud hop and
If you-
virtually
if
be
you-
invincible.
If you start in a cloud and end in a cloud, then you become disadvantaged.
Do you really?
Yeah, but then if you leave the cloud, you become neutral.
Okay. That doesn't really make a difference because you still can't
yeah,
shoot somebody that's in a
it
cloud.
does, because it means that you can't do a manoeuvre out the cloud.
That is actually a really
So
good
you
point.
can't then do the loop to get back on the plane.
Mm.
Yeah, so you can't pull a U. But anyway,
Yeah, you can't
no,
just
it's
flip
not
around the
hexes,
clouds all the time.
it is the same as sort of.
4x, you
There's
play on a
40K.
4x4.
Yeah, well, you could play it on the
You
play
could
it
play it
on
on
a
a
3x3.
6x4.
When we play it on 6x3, don't we? Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not.
Don't need any terrain either. You only need some
No,
clouds.
you don't even need clouds.
Well, no, you don't.
Because there's no line of sight blocking really. I mean, the clouds, yeah, they would, but it's 6-inch range anyway. There's also rules that you can add in for
Bomber missions.
That was intense.
Oh,
following.
thank you very much for following us, Kev.
Yeah, you. No, there's rules for amount of ammo
Is
and
it
stuff
really?
like that. Yeah, so you can literally get to that point where your plane can no longer shoot. But I think there was rules where obviously you would tell people, but there's also secret style playing where you go, I've run out of ammo, but you don't tell anyone. So you could still tail someone, and they go, "Oh dear." You put them in disadvantage, and then they're like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no," and then you don't shoot.
There.
You're just sort of behind them, going, "Yeah," in the cockpit, Daka Daka.
I'm waiting for Kev to now unfollow us.
Why?
You've been talking about Blood Red Skies for too long.
Blood Red Skies is amazing.
It is amazing. Oh, also,
If you want a demo or you want to try it, just let us know and we can bust out loads of
Between
stuff.
us, we have more than enough
Well,
planes.
yeah.
Mike's got Germans.
You've got Star Cities, you've got
Americans,
Brits and
I've got-
Germans.
Yeah, I've got plenty. Oh, well, I've got Paul Boltons. I've got
I have the
Um,
Soviets
all sorts.
because we're awesome.
I have Necrons.
Except,
And he had
except, one of your MiGs was the first plane to get shot down in our game the other week.
You started.
How many more MiGs got shot down in that game?
None, because you were a little bitch with them.
Yeah, jets are just rubbish.
Yeah, they aren't brilliant, but in a
It
jet
ruins the
versus
jet.
jet scenario,
Yeah.
they would make sense.
Do you
but
have just a random question? Do you know that moss you had last time? I was like, oh, that's cool. Like when you have a second, I just want
But
to
anyway, yeah.
look at something.
I did look for it, but
I believe
it's
Ben
not
was saying
downstairs.
last time that there
Oh,
are
okay,
rules
so
for
it was.
Meteorite.
Well,
But
fun
I
moss.
have about
Meteorite.
a ton of them.
Meteorite.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. As per normal, I bought
Yeah,
it
there are.
because
Yeah,
it was,
In bulk.
it was going to be my NID basis because I was going to do them all
okay.
jungle style and
Yeah.
then got sick of them.
That's kind of what I wanted to do these. I was like, I wonder if it actually looks decent.
I know what we can talk about.
Oh, go on then. If there's anything to do with Iron Hands, I'm going to bow out this conversation pretty quickly, but sure.
Stephen, when are you starting AOS?
Well, it is AOS that I was going to mention.
Well,
And actually, the Fire Slayers,
Yeah,
one
sorry.
model,
Don't you mention Gortrak.
520 points, right?
Yeah, and he's unkillable.
And he's what, 20 quid? What
Unkillable.
What model?
In
could-
what
Honestly,
sense?
right? So
He's
do
got
you know
8
how?
wounds.
Do you know how I mentioned earlier where someone clearly hasn't play tested something?
Yep.
You're about to hear the epitome of not being play tested.
But what you have to remember is Gotrek is Phoenix and Gotrek are, very much.
Yeah,
set
don't get
into
me
the real
wrong.
world,
Like,
and it's a
yeah,
case
but
of-
I get that for lore he's going to be a badass, but you still have to bring this to a game, and I think that's the problem. Like when you hear what Gortrek's going to do in a game, it's just like Jesus Christ.
But what you also have to think is, if you buy him, what you then have to do is spend lots and lots of money on hiring Brian Blessed every single time that you're going to play him. Because he is the voice.
True. This is true.
He's the voice for the new Total
Yeah,
War game,
I was going to say,
Fantastic.
surely it would be Phoenix alive!
It's so good. Oh.
Right. Bring me the epitome of disgusting then.
Go on then, Andy. Go for
What's
it.
he got? He's got like
Isn't
was
he?
it 8 wounds?
Is he on
4
the
up
app?
save. Yeah, he's on the app.
I can grab the app.
8 wounds, 4 up save. He's got.
As it stands, a 4-up save isn't making him.
Oh no
No,
no no
no,
no!
no. Right,
Calm your
this
tits,
This is
Stephen.
AOS, it's a bit different.
He has, was it 6 attacks, hit and wound on 3s, 2 rend, 3 damage, I think it is per.
I think it was 3
I think
damage.
it's 3
Yeah,
damage.
he's three damage
For every 6 to wound, he does.
extra.
Is it? I think it's D6 mortal wounds in addition. He re-rolls all failed to hit and wounds. I think it is.
You want me to do
Any attack that he takes, if you get it up, just so I make sure we've got them right. Any attacks he takes, with a damage characteristic of more than 1, only does 1 damage. And for every wound or mortal wound he takes, roll a dice, you ignore it on a 3-up.
Fair enough.
He also costs 540 points.
Well, it's
You
500.
take him as an ally. Now, in a 2k point list, you can only have 400 points worth of allies. He ignores that rule,
Yeah.
And it's any order army can
and it's
take
any
those.
Order Allegiance army.
Yeah.
So,
The
hello,
thing is, though-
Stormcast armies. We've got.
The thing is, though, he's like, is that for tournaments as well?
Yeah.
Because that's
But he's a 4-inch move.
It's obviously
That's
gonna
That's the thing. He's only a 4-inch move.
yeah, but that's because he's a stunning.
So it's basically, I think the best way to deal with him is just try and shoot him or magic him off the wall. But he's still gonna, reduce each one to 1 wound
Well, yeah,
and then
'cause
roll a
it's-
3 up
Because
against
it's
it.
like Hand of Nagash. Oh yeah, like remove him from play. No, 1 wound.
Well, old Scarbrand would have been able to deal with him in one go.
Why?
With his little
So-
thing where you just was it total carnage or whatever? Where
So yeah, basically, whatever damage he dealt can be negated by anything.
Yeah,
I'm
went
interested.
little rolls.
I'm interested in.
Oh.
Kev was saying his Savage Orcs will job him.
To be fair, Savage Orcs, I'd love to have an army of them.
I don't know.
Alright,
I can't
so-
see him on this app.
I like their big,
I don't
their
know, I'd
big
need to
pole
update
arms
it
that they
or-
have. Oh,
20
no,
quid
it's
for
not
that
on there,
character.
sorry.
Yeah.
It's on-
And 50 quid for a start
What
collecting
for?
box.
No, it's gone up.
Maybe not then.
Yeah, to be fair, you missed out. You
Yeah.
should have bought the Fire Slayer starter box set when the Magma
Clean
Drop
scheme
was
master.
65 quid and it was in the starter box.
I mean, it's still there, but I don't know how much.
They changed a lot of things.
Yeah, I think
Because obviously I was
it might
doing
be
like,
65 now.
Can you give it to them?
Well, no,
even
but that's
then,
the
if
sort
it's
of base I
65,
was
you
gonna
still
do,
get
isn't
that
it?
one
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
in it for free.
But what the reason I was going to bring up AOS is because Kev's in chat and he can preempt us. What date?
What date? What?
He's doing a tournament, an AOS tournament.
What was it?
Yeah.
Hence
Oh.
why the Facebook page changed name.
Is that 10 games in 0 victories?
What with your orcs? That's mighty impressive. But I have seen a lot of orc armies not do well, but they look cool.
They're winning starting points.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
like I love all my lizards and stuff, but geez, the orcs and stuff, they're just awesome. Wait, was it? Oh, you got Savage Orcs. No, yeah, Savage Orcs are cool.
Yeah.
I really like the new ones.
There you go.
It's the poll is coming up every now and then. Actually, that's good.
That's good.
Oh yeah, I missed off the fact that at the end of the fight phase, if he's within 3 inches of an enemy unit, he can fight again.
Wow. So don't go. Oh, just throw all of these cheap units. Yeah, because it'll be dead.
And he can't be set up in reserve. But that is it. It's so strong.
Oh, White Scar.
It's
That's a
like-
change.
What? That's the air paint, so it doesn't go all shit.
It did go all shit.
That's because it's not been shaken or used for a while.
That's why I was shaking it.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
a Polaroid
no.
picture.
No, but it's not like the the normal white stuff.
I was just going, you know what I felt like doing?
It's not like the normal white stuff. That's just
Yeah,
Nah.
this is pure Savage Orcs. so
Oh,
no
White
change.
Scar never changed.
Put them on the board, get shot at, take them
Yeah.
off. Yeah, yeah.
That's the problem with iOS at the moment. Shooting.
No, the
This
problem,
is the skull cannon.
And then there's a skull cannon
the
or
problem with
three.
AOS is Andy's shooting army.
which doesn't get played.
Yeah, because I actually took that
'Cause it
battalion
doesn't
out.
move.
Yeah, the battalion's gone.
So I
It's
don't
not
think you can
right,
actually
so-
play it in like match play. You probably should play it elsewhere, but who plays anything else?
Well, it's not got an updated points cost because it's not in the general.
Yeah.
Ian, do we know how the new Death Army is going to play yet, or have they not announced anything? I have to admit, my
You
don't
mean
think they
Dead
have.
Tomb Kings?
yeah, well,
Even more on
Revitalised.
Dead Tomb Kings?
Tomb Kings.
To
Who?
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Cetra does not serve.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Cetra, and welcome to Tomb King.
Yeah, Kev, I think Andy had just mentioned the double kill attack. There's isn't there another? There's a Fire Slayer model that gets that attack twice thing, isn't there?
I think there's a couple of models that do it.
Yeah, I think. Oh no, I was thinking no, something else actually. Because like, does the Magma Drop get it? Because I know, like, obviously
No, I
the
don't really know.
the more Crusher gets, then quite similar, doesn't it? But
I was watching Mini Wargamings the other day, and they were doing a special game where they've got 2 wizards either side, and they were summoning stuff in. I don't know if anyone saw this.
no, I'm not saying that one.
Oh, it was quite a cool little game. So basically, it requires that you be in a location with you where you've got quite already access to lots of Age of Sigmar models.
Yeah.
Because you're randomising what you summon in.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, you need to be in the GW studios.
Or Mini Wargaming. Or if you only
Yeah.
want to use demons, I mean, be okay in here.
Do you remember the days when a Great Grey Shaman could summon in any monster?
Oh, they were fun
They were
times.
good days.
Or when Sail the Faithless used to send a blood letter bomb flying across the table.
Well, the thing is, what Sail the Faithless used to do pretty much is basically what the new Umbromancy spell Shadow Step does for Edinburgh.
What was that? The teleport character thing.
Or teleport a unit.
Oh, I can't wait until I get my supplement. It's going to be so good.
It's going to be
Here's
so
where I'd put my
broken.
supplement if I had one.
Don't worry, Necrons will get supplement. Oh wait, they won't even get a codex.
No.
Okay,
Remember when
Ian,
the
I
codex
didn't
didn't
realise
use
they hadn't reviewed any
Cool.
rules for them yet.
Sorry.
I was Ian was talking about bringing. He's waiting for the new Death Army, the one that we were talking about, the
Tomb Kings.
Tomb Kings 2,
Yes.
Electric
Electric
Boogaloo. And
I bet all those people that burnt their Tomb King armies are screaming out in anguish.
Probably because they're idiots.
like
Anyone that would burn an army is just. Ugh.
No, it was those people that burnt their entire 40k
Yeah, I
collection, 8th
know.
edition drops.
I don't know what's wrong with people. Again, working retail, come to expect it.
Yeah, put all that money in just to.
yeah, your event calendar is relatively heavily filled up, Kev. Your how many things have you got in 2020 already? Was it 5 events for 40k?
That was a rookie
Bear
number.
in
You
mind
got to
there
pump
is
them
a
up.
massive delay, but we should probably also just say, because he's watching, that you want to promote it and tell the streamers to there are some dates. Maybe they should be put up on the channel.
And also,
6.
how do you do it, Kev? How do you organise that many tournaments and have a baby? That's what I want to know.
Well, he has a missus, so she probably looks after the baby.
Maybe he's got one of those times things.
6 plus fun stuff in between, and he doesn't sleep.
Glorious.
Kev runs on coffee.
I have to admit, Kev, I had an issue with the successful cam focus has been swapped. So Fallon, I believe you're up.
It was a, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm just going to focus it onto Nya.
Yeah.
Onto Nya. You want to chuck us the
About
camera?
to see some incompetence at work.
Oh, it's okay. Eventually, the camera might come over to me, and then people can witness the glory that is my
Not
cheaty paint. Well, I'm not actually painting at the moment. Right.
So you're just waiting for shade to dry.
There you go.
That's fine. I feel
Is
better.
it on the little cute neck one? Oh yeah, look at him. Look at him go.
There you go.
It does however mean that you need to either move the camera towards you a bit more.
Oh no, I think there we go. Was that better?
You need to go towards you a little bit more.
Yeah, it's looking at the one that you're not painting.
Yeah, Kev. I was
That,
going
or
to.
you need to sit forward, and it sucks.
We'll see when that moves up what it's.
Yeah, Kev. On the subject of sleep,
Yeah,
when I
that'd be
was
lovely
woken
fun.
up this morning, in my half asleep days, I was talking to my other half Louise about filming stuff because I spent 2 hours last night after one of my cameras broke, setting up for today, trying to get a. It was trying to get my old Android phone to act as a wireless camera with an app, and then that didn't work, and then I finally got it working via a cable. So it obviously affected my sleep.
What did you?
If I'm brutally honest, I'm surprised your missus is still with you after all the shenanigans.
Yeah, our sofa has a wonderful yellow stain, which I believe... No, it wasn't Flash Git, it was... Yeah, Yariel yellow. While I was doing my Imperial Knights.
On the sofa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I live in the shed.
You doing blue?
Oh, yeah, I was going to go for the traditional blue. What kind of blue do you think?
Ultramarines blow.
Tell me all the contrast ones and don't give me a Ultramarine one.
Okay.
It needs to be like a lighter one.
I reckon that there will be...
Techless.
No, not Techless.
No,
The
is it a contrast one?
the one that's used on the turtles and the Ardenef and that blue. I can't think of the name of it. It's like a turquoisey teal.
Hawk turquoise. Oh wait, that's one of the old school paints.
You'd
Would
be
love to go
surprised.
to Steakham, but probably no painting.
He has actually.
He
He's been
is
painting this
painting,
entire
but
time.
Just very, very slowly.
Well, it just we
Hot to
might
model.
have to like bully him so much that he just goes all right and then shades and
just
highlights.
snaps.
At which point he then goes, huh, and then we all go, Jesus, he can actually paint.
So he turns out to be like god tier painter.
Oh no, my hand shakes too much.
I do alright for so long, but then I get this massive like tremor in my hand. And he goes, oh, and there we go. No, it's
You
got a
just
line
have to
for
have a
it.
break every so often. That's it.
Look, I'm not even painting.
Yeah, but I do that. But that's more down to the fact that I either have had too much sugar or not enough sugar. There's never a balance in my life at the same time.
Need more sugar. Oh shit, I've had too much.
Yeah, this is the trouble. Like earlier on, I was shaking. I was like, oh yeah, sugars are low. So then I was like, oh, I'll just have this little bit of sugar. Oh, sugars are way too high. No balance. I was sitting there, literally on the computer like that, and the mouse is going all over the place.
No, Saurus, don't go over there. No.
No.
Dead Saurus.
No, to be fair, there's not that many dead Saurus now. And most of the Saurus armies, or most of the armies that I have is many Saurus with clubs and shields, and then some salamanders and a leader.
It's done in Grey Seer, so it's saying Pterodon turquoise as the base.
Let me see which one that is.
Will be one of the ones I haven't opened yet. That one.
No, I'm thinking of the one, the bottom row.
Yeah, I'm
Front of the
looking at that
purples.
one.
That one.
Yeah, that's kind of sexy looking.
Which one's that called?
Athematic blue.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's kind of nice. I like that.
That
I
one,
mean,
I think.
either which way, I'm painting this thing.
Yeah. That would be. In fact, I have used it.
Oh yeah.
Don't have to do give me any more.
I can't see it.
That's what.
I have used it already. I used it on.
Oh, Fallon's hiding a model off camera.
Yeah, I'm not used to painting. So,
Because
Well,
I think that one's like an
obviously
extra light, washy one.
For him, because he's an old blood, it makes sense.
there's a little meeting yet. Yeah, having a little meeting.
Order and call.
Oh well, I just saw the delay on me turning around.
Yeah,
there
nuts,
is-
isn't it?
there is
So
quite a
much delay.
Like, whoa!
There's quite a delay.
There you go, Fallon. That should be a little bit better.
Sorry, anyone on YouTube.
See, fancy
Oh.
t-shirt.
Is there anything on the?
Oh yeah, to be fair, has anyone actually said anything on that?
I was about to say, is anyone?
No.
Yeah, because
No, it's
I
It's only
on
Kevin
YouTube.
in.
I'm pretty
No one said
sure.
anything on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're the only one. Oh, what's the
I don't think.
number at the bottom?
68.
What?
13.
Next
12.
to the eye?
5. Nah.
5.
People went away.
Well, yeah, because Ben turned his phone off.
No, it's probably the Blood Red Skies discussion.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
What these planes? No.
Alright. If nobody wants to play Blood Red Skies, what about Aeronautica?
Oh, I want to play.
That's the new 40k planes.
But you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
compared to planes, it'll be 3 times as more expensive. And that's just a rough.
Oh shit.
It's like me and Mike at the club every time we both sort of talk about it, is trying to find out whether the other one's broken and has decided whether they're going to go for orcs.
You know, nobody at club is going to play Orcs. Even Rob said he wasn't going to play Orcs.
I know.
Only because they don't want to spend the money.
Well, it's because I mean, don't get me wrong, Dakar jets are really nice, but it's no like the Marauder Destroyer
And the Thunderbolts.
and the Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt, the little engine block on it. I have problems.
Let's be fair, nothing in the Imperium would fly.
Nothing in most of 40k would fly.
I hate to say it, I think the only things in 40k that would fly would be the Elder planes.
Mm.
But then they wouldn't be able to land.
Crash landing at all times.
No.
Yeah, pretty much. They just get launched out the factory and that's it.
Mind you, I think that's kind of what happens with the Orc planes.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, You don't become an Orc Ace if you survive and shoot people down. You become an Orc Ace if you survive the crash landing.
It's a bit like becoming a veteran guardsman.
Yeah.
If you survive 15 hours, you are now a veteran.
No using that one.
Why?
It's not the right colour. Not for there's a knot on the back of my head. Testing this.
Testing.
Because this can be brought up in colour.
Yeah, because
So the big question here is, if you're sure that's not the right paint, that's not the right colour, Ben, do you have any paint stripper?
No, I've already settled it. With the contrast, all you've got to do is just water down your brush and then just wash it off, basically.
Oh, fair enough.
It's very easy.
Obviously, as long as it's still black.
I think we might have broken chat.
Why?
God, why?
Well, because the last thing in there was Ian saying would love to see Steve Cam, but probably no paint, and then we said that Steve was painting, and we broke chat.
Silence.
This is
People are trying to comprehend the.
I think James was probably.
I've
flipping
done
out
1.5
before the
Space Marines in. I haven't got a watch, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I basically poured wash over a Land Raider, and now
You've done
Pudding.
2 bases?
oh, we've done a few more.
So how long does it take me to paint 1.5 Space Marines then?
It's 9:15.
It's 9:15.
An hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
This is why none of my stuff is painted.
Well, you're a lot neater than I am at anything, so.
Apparently everything's fine in chat.
I was only joking, Ian. I was suggesting that the idea of Steve painting broke chat.
To be fair, the idea of Steve painting is broken Steve.
Where are you? Are you okay?
No.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Not be much progress on the Great Unclean One.
I'm waiting for it to dry.
Stick it under a heater.
Do you remember in games of actual Canterbury, you just stand under the heater?
I'm not
Shove
gonna-
on 'em.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were going in a different direction with that.
Just hold it under the. Water, please.
Yeah.
Dry my paint.
Hold it next to the flames.
I specified Canterbury.
I didn't.
Well, to be fair, it's so hot in that shop for the majority of it that it's just the
Yeah.
shop was enough to dry
It
it.
wasn't aircon.
It's like summers when you're just like, oh yeah,
Just
welcome to
sweat
hell.
box.
Consulting Gamer are doing another painting competition at some point.
Cool. I'm not going to enter that.
What's the theme this time?
I don't know. They haven't. Every time I go in the shop, I do sort of
Inquire.
inquire and buy up whatever remaining Space Marines they have in store that aren't Primaris.
Is that because you still want to finish your chapter?
I want to finish the chapter.
They might
In
as well
fact-
have your personal email and just email you. I've got some more Space Marines in. They're non-Primaris. Do you want to buy them?
They buy them in
Yeah.
specifically for you.
You get first dibs.
To be fair, I wasn't under the knowledge that you was after non-primary Space Marines. many of them at home.
Well, what I'm actually planning to do is my
Depends
challenge.
I've got something. It depends how much work you're willing to do to repair them.
Well,
Mine.
No, mine.
Oh,
my challenge after this
Yeah.
this
That'd be
tournament
pretty
on me.
Sorry?
they've been sprayed blue.
No,
That's a lot of repairing.
no, they haven't been built right.
Oh, what?
I built them as a kid. It did. I'd look at them and go.
Oh, that's how I got.
I've said many a time that I'm going to sit down and repair them, and that many a time has been and gone.
Well,
many a
you
time.
can't
You
out
know
and
that's
do
how I did my. That's how I did my first company. Was I took all the Space Marines I had as a kid.
If I had a hairdryer,
bought
I would.
half the company and then
But we don't
fixed
have
them with the spares.
Fair enough.
Because all you need is the legs. I mean, that's the only thing that you. For some reason, apart from a Devastate squad where you get 6 pairs of legs, but only you can only use the missile launcher body on the crouching legs.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm going to do a poll in all the local groups for what company I should complete.
13th.
8th. 8th is the best number.
Well, if I did the 8th company,
Well, I would always argue 7. 7 is the best number.
2nd.
18th.
5th. Why have I got to put a Death Guard green next to me?
Because I was
It's
thinking
spreading.
Much like the Nobles played.
I was going to say, I mean, Typhus is just down there.
Typhus
What
is
did you guys
corrosion.
put these in?
Oh, Grace here.
You got that as a paint pot?
I do.
Because I need to
I
touch
need
up
to-
a load of areas on this before I then go in.
Is that the one that you poached off me last time, Andy?
No, I've got red.
No, but it was here anyway. Oh, it was the one that Sam poached off me last time.
Oh, when he went to do his Orange Space Marines.
His Orange Space Marines. Which he you know,
In fairness, I saw someone had done some Orange Space Marines on a group, and they looked the tits. They were really good.
Wasn't the
But
direction
they
I
were
thought that
orange.
was going in.
They were orange and black, so you know.
I was going to say that,
Orange and
yeah.
blue.
Oh, son of a.
Ah.
There goes. Oh, and the Carnosaur tail in my face.
Pokey pokey.
There's a little bit of paint on your floor, is that right? Oh, God, and hair.
Is it Fallon here? Is she molted again?
Probably.
Fallon's taking over.
Fallon shed her skin.
yeah, Kev, if you want help sorting out the scenery, I have.
Shitloads.
No,
No, he
he
wants,
bought a bulk.
help to
Yeah,
build.
he bought a bulk lot off. Was it eBay or something?
So what's that? The next stream is
Yeah, everyone.
Well, don't
Right,
forget,
scenery.
I've got to finish doing all my storm.
You've got to finish doing all your everything.
Well, yeah. Apart from these shelves, apart from some of those bits on those shelves, and
The
those.
left, the left,
Those, the blue
two
horrors
shells.
and the fun little.
Oh yeah, no, I can't wait to do those though. But again, they're not on the top of the pile at the moment. Slanesh is the top of the pile. If
There's some weird fetish going down at the moment, hasn't there?
yeah,
It really has.
well, have you ever seen
He
the
wants to be strung up like that hard.
Have you ever seen the jury episode of Family Guy?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say
This is my
No.
was it? This is my position. I call this position the butter pat. Quagmire. Top of the pile, you see. Yeah, references. What are those?
Is that an unprimed Epidemius?
Yes, it is also an Epidemus who is missing a couple of bits. I will be getting either a new one or looking for a suitable model that could represent it.
I would say what bits he missing, but I wouldn't be able to supply them even if I could. What?
It was a charity shop find. Found him in the bottom of a box, and he's missing a couple of bits. He's the Nurgle demon multiplier, Steve, who basically makes Nurgle demon armies just get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
Or just noble things with the keyword demon?
Yeah, well, that's what happened.
Demon engines.
Yeah, I killed a knight with plague spitters, strength 9 plague spitters.
Portswalker goes for a walk with them. Come on, guys! Speed plus strength.
Yeah.
So, can you just turn up to Kev's tournament, not actually play, but like just hang out?
Why don't you ask Kev himself?
I think Kev.
Kev, how does spectating work at your tournament?
Can I spit on the people who are using cheese?
No.
All spitting is welcome.
Otherwise you will be banned from the hall.
I can think of one person who would get spat on.
Ben.
No.
Kev says yes.
Right, Ben. You go and get wet.
No,
I think that was yes to turning up, not yes to spitting.
Yeah, I think I was turning up, not spitting.
Then you know how I'm thinking.
Well, there's a couple of people, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking more. I'm thinking more Steve thinks that my army is cheese. Have you seen the army I'm taking?
Yeah, I have. It's hilarious.
I do love the Centurions. I miss them because everyone used to play them in 7th.
I used
No,
to
just
love
don't
my
see it.
Centurions.
Well, that's why I went for the assault ones as well. Well, didn't go for them. It was
Random.
because basically roll veterans, which an elite option I put the Centurions in it, and then
When
when
come and watch, but I will rope you into making coffee.
Oh, I love making coffee. It's my
I'm sure
favourite
she'll
thing.
have no problem with that because she'll make herself one.
I was gonna say, yeah, one for me, one for you. It'd be like the episode of Futurama where I'm like buzzing after 100 cups, travelling through time.
Or like, oh, what's his name? Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Is that you?
Yeah. Oh, I saw that episode the other day.
So great episode.
Yeah.
And have a coffee, Mr. Spencer. Right away.
And then doesn't he drink like milk or something to get rid of it, but they lace it with coffee?
Yeah.
So he just drinks like a whole.
Makes it with caffeine, doesn't
No,
it? My brain
Yes.
needs its splash juice.
I will teach one of them how to use the streaming equipment,
Sorry.
and then they can stream the top table for
To be
you.
fair, we could literally live stream it.
Or have a TV.
Are we basically being roped into helping at the next tournament?
We're live streaming things for you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Who's ready for one Space Marine every 2 hours?
Every 2 hours?
No, he's done 2 in 1 hour 45. So
Ben, you got a piece of paper
Probably.
Not a complete.
Is that going to be good
and
enough?
a pen.
No, I still want
You've
your
still
pen.
got my pen somewhere.
Take that one.
Are you
That one I
gonna
think
like
works.
write
I'll
down how
find
much
one.
I've painted?
honestly, Steve shaking
There you go.
shaking the paint.
Shake, shake,
Ready?
shake, shake, shake
It's
it.
coming up. It's coming up.
1 second.
Here he goes. Yeah. What were you doing with the remote?
Oh, the TV was going to turn off.
Oh.
What have you done?
I was just gonna go. This is like one of Steve's models, and then
What was that?
Hey, you'll see it in a sec. You've got to watch.
wait for it.
Wait.
Wait for it.
Ready?
Steven's model.
I just didn't feel
It doesn't matter. It's very true.
4 hours later.
I will give you that. It is.
I wish I had the SpongeBob one.
Or you do it with Steve's Reaver 4 years later. Still
Yes.
arms.
Years later, by the time he gets that finished, they'd have brought out version 29.
Yes.
You'll be in the
More
football
than
stadium.
likely.
They were literally trying to put motors in it to use it for war.
I only just saw Kev said quick shake some paint, make it like you're doing something.
Pretty much.
There's one little bit on this guy that I need to dry.
Oh.
Dry brush him.
You know what I didn't put in? I didn't put in the auto chat either. Let me just redeem something quickly.
Oh no, don't.
Oh god.
They smash him up. Redeem biscuits.
I think it's
You've got to have a stash in somewhere.
Oh, he probably does. But he's hiding it from all of us.
Why is the rum always cold?
What? Hang on.
That's not the name I put in chat.
Yeah.
So that every fits.
Yeah, actually. Hang on, look at me. Captain Fallon. Your hair tried to keep it, Jesus.
Yeah, it does that.
Mine. Look, you could be really weird and just wear it sideways.
You could do that, or you could. Oh my god.
It doesn't quite fit my head. My head is like a weird shape.
Your head's too
Look,
big.
there's all this space around here.
You've got a little peanut head. That's
I
not
do.
usual.
I do have a peanut head.
Yeah, you do.
His head's too big.
Feels like it doesn't fit.
Kev says, why don't people come and play instead of just spectating?
Because I am terrible at the game.
I'm
That's why I don't play.
I'm probably working.
Because Kev, we can live stream it for you.
Yeah, we'll come as part of the Warcast
Happy to help
technical
though.
team.
Happy to help.
Warcast technical team. You paying us, Ben?
He will be.
With
In
biscuits.
kindness.
Biscuits, Fallon. Biscuits.
Fox's biscuits.
Foxes do party rings, don't they?
Ugh.
Love
Party
party
rings.
How can you at party
I
range?
hate
Yeah, to be
party
fair,
rings.
after the after last time with
They're
the
not as
party
good as they
rings,
used to
Amy
be.
went nuts for
Shade it, Ben.
Love it.
Hey, in your point thing earlier, I saw I was 8th. How am I 8th?
You kept said Ben's terrible when he plays.
Sadness.
I know why I'm 8th. It's because it's points scored rather than games won.
It's because
Yeah.
it's 8th edition, that's why.
He's also kind of gimping himself with a random list as well. So he probably won't even get that high up on the board.
Also, as added an amendment, not only am I terrible at the game, but my army's not painted. This is why I don't do it.
Oh, it's a good motivator.
3 colours, man. 3 colours.
Saying that, the 3 of the lists that I've taken to Kev's things have just been stuff that was already painted.
It's a good motivator. Yeah, this was supposed to be a good motivator, but it's taken me 2 hours to paint 2 Space Marines.
Yeah, that's 2 Space Marines you wouldn't have painted otherwise.
Good point.
My raves are making
No,
progress,
no,
though.
you know what this is, right? It's just the perfect advert for contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Don't be like these losers. Use contrast.
Don't be like Steve. Steve uses what do they call it? Standard painting or whatever.
And
Steve
rewind
paints
that
like a
one.
douche.
Be less like Steve.
Anyway, Kev, that's unfair. I do use the Psychic phase.
Yeah, when you're playing your...
If he remembers.
No, Death Guard.
Or when you're playing your really horrible Thousand Sons in Heresy.
Yes, yeah. Thousand Sons in Heresy. But my Psychic phase in Heresy is basically another separate game. It's the game of Ben can't remember what psychic powers he actually has and what the psychic powers actually do and has to spend half an hour looking at his cards.
So our first Heresy game is going to take about 12 hours, yeah?
So basically, every game is 7th ever.
Oh,
Checks out.
So, Kev, unfortunately, it doesn't like the spaces. So, if you want to redeem the cam, you need to have no space between the Ben and the J.
Oh, please, I don't want to be on camera anymore.
You're enjoying it, really.
No, well, to be fair, it's actually making me paint something because people are watching me. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here complaining about painting.
Don't put it on me because James will kick off. No, I mean, I am painting Lord of the Rings still.
Gimli's looking very much like a dinosaur.
Yeah, he's had
We've
an
got a
upgrade.
majestic mount.
He's not looking like a dinosaur, he just got eaten by a dinosaur.
Jurassic Park.
But it still only counts as 1.
Where is the store?
What was said there?
Just move it. I'm bored of watching Steve paint the table instead of a model. Brilliant.
Who said that?
Kev?
That's nice, mate.
Yeah, so
Like
can I.
bonfire smoke.
Sorry.
As long as it's not the streaming computer.
Yeah, we've blown the PC up.
Let me see if I can get this to work.
Smells like many bits of plastic going into the
Team spirit.
Then why does it not make a thing? There you go.
Oh, back to me, eh?
I don't know if you want
You probably want to
to
adjust
adjust
that.
it.
I can't really tell until it comes up on the screen, but
Yeah, I'll check on.
it's alright. I would imagine that there's a rather large lizard.
Oh no, that's pretty much bang on.
A large lizard. Yeah, I love the way the Rock Toss Prowler's the one's got the most paint on it. And that wasn't in the list of things I was painting.
I quite like the fact that neither of us have had the camera redeemed on us so far.
Somebody give the camera to Ben because he's not doing anything.
Actually, people can see what I'm doing because I'm holding onto the base to the camera like this.
Apart from when you hold the base that way around.
There you go, people. You can see me putting Astral Granite.
Just because it makes it harder for you with the Astral Granite on.
So that's the thing, isn't it? It's either watch Steve paint the table or watch Ben just apply Astrogram.
Or, well, I don't know if Andy's actually done anything recently.
He's doing a thing called wait for shade to dry.
I don't know. You haven't seen my Rock Toss Prowler.
He's pretty cool. I like that.
Wait.
And I put some purple on these guys. Yeah.
Why is it not doing the thing?
And then it's dry brush time.
What are you trying to do?
Or,
But then the rest of it's probably just like
Someone's redeeming points and it's not making noise.
yeah, it's not doing the thing.
It's meant to make noise so we hear it and don't have to watch the chat 24/7.
Okay.
It did make a noise earlier, didn't it?
It did,
but
yeah.
that's for the hat redeem.
Kev, do you really want it on me? You sure you don't want it on Ben Jeffries who's actually painting something? Oh, okay.
Well, you got your Land Raider there, Ben. Better get started on that.
Yeah.
Better move on to Land Raider again.
Okay.
Actually, no. You could give the Land Raider to Steve, and he might paint one of those tracks by next week.
Do you want to Oh, maybe it does need
You love painting tracks,
capital
don't you?
letters. What did I put? Did I put?
Are you
No.
faces as well?
It's
He's just making you move
move
it
it for giggles. No, not moving it for giggles. You can keep watching the person who's actually good at painting.
Let's be fair, you're probably the best out of all 5 of us.
Any of my painting
God damn it.
skills, I will give credit
Right.
over to Andy
it.
Birchfield because he taught me patience
It did
and to paint it properly.
not only paint one side of the model.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. To do a Birchfield special, you only paint one side, but
But you painted really well.
When I wanted to store the other day, he was in there and he was painting and I mentioned that and he went, "Oh, you know me so well."
Casanova yellow.
freaking orange.
I don't know why.
I don't know why Ben's put. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not redeeming. The camera.
Kev put Ben B.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't actually need to be the name.
So what is the next tournament then? Is it just a standard 40k tournament?
The next one is the doubles, isn't it, Kev? But I think that's fully subscribed or done or something.
If someone drops out last minute.
Doubles are great fun. In fact, doubles is my absolute favourite type of tournament.
I mean, we had a giggle.
Yeah, it's
Well, we
brilliant
did
fun.
quite well, to be fair.
Yeah, well, we were on the.
Was that 685 points that I played against you prepared for?
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, because we placed 6th, I think, for that, and
Are
it
people
was.
less serious for doubles, or do you still get like the serious?
No, they were serious.
Yeah, I mean, but,
They were serious, but then like our first game, we didn't even like mean to trounce them as hard as we did.
oh, don't.
But it was a really enjoyable game because the guys we were playing were really good, really decent guys. But just well, I mean, to be fair, you had the knight that
The Knight
just
Castellan.
went, oh, I'm going to look at that and oh, it died. I'm going to look at that. Oh, it died.
Was that before it was whacked up?
Yeah, that
700,
was
800
before
points?
it got 100.
Yeah,
Well, no, that was just after it went up 100 points. And then obviously
You didn't use the FAQ there, did you? Because otherwise
No,
people
because
would
it
have had to
was-
rewrite lists and whatnot.
it was very close to the time.
So you
So.
can cut people.
Oh yeah, there you go. I got.
Oh, I have.
You don't
The
want
chat
to
pocket.
Yeah. So.
Chat and pocket.
Um,
I am going to go find you a cat family.
no, leave my cat alone.
You said your cat. You're going to say
I'll settle for a picture.
Yeah.
Settle for a picture.
Kev says mono decks. Oh, sorry, not mono decks. Doubles in 2 weeks, and then the not quite mono decks.
Monodex gate.
Because everybody goes.
Yeah, Kev. I'm sorry if I ever encourage people in the chats to be terrible, but it's fun because they all take it far too seriously.
I mean, I'm alright for monodex because, you know,
Necrons.
Necrons. That's kind of my play style, to be fair.
I'm alright for mono because I just play Sound Bandits and they work out of their book. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're not saying anything about your gay Marines. I mean, Ultramarines.
He's ultra fists.
Yes.
I forgot that.
No, Ultra Hands.
Ultra hands, yeah.
Success the chapter on.
It's currently the Ultra Hands, isn't it?
Yeah, Kev, Ian, what do you think of the Iron Hands?
They should go die. Oh wait, I'm not either of them.
Ultra Fisty. Damn, that's what I should use for that.
Did you see that thing that went up in the Primaris group on Facebook with Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah, seeing that.
What?
The Star Commanders chapter.
Have you not seen that?
Yeah, I have.
I've been following the Paint Marine for ages, and he's got an awesome army. Right, when I worked for GW, he was doing it, and I tried to copy it.
Didn't go well.
Not very good at painting the white. Was not a good.
It's not a good look.
That was a bad day. I kind of went, oh no, that failed.
And you failed.
Welcome to standing up school. And you failed.
Ian, Iron Hands are a
Broken!
Iron Hands are a remnant of one of the legions of Space Marines from the start, you know, before the Horus Heresy. And basically, what happened...
Their Primarch had his head chopped off
Yeah.
with his own weapon.
Well, that's a bit sad.
Well, that's the thing, right? The hammer that he has, Fulgrim made it for him, didn't he? And then the sword that Fulgrim
Is
had.
it a case of
was
Fulgrim
made for-
giveth and he taketh away?
Yeah, it was like, here you go, look, we're going to swap and we're going to make a weapon for each other. And then they just went, oh. The Iron Hands are just Ultramarines in blue. Well, that's what Steve was doing anyway.
That's not fair to the Iron Hands.
The Iron Hands have a very complex and interesting structure, unlike the rigid
Let's
nonsense.
go and cry after our daddy got killed. Oh wait, no, that's the Dark Angels.
Although, in my case, my
Kind of the Ultramarines as
successor...
well.
Yeah.
But their daddy didn't die, he just got a little tiny nick on his neck and he went, ah, I'm done for the era.
What's a good place to start with the 40k books?
At the beginning.
The Horus Heresy ones.
Because I've literally, I think from the Humble Bundle, I've got like 90 or 100% of the Horus Heresy books.
Yeah.
So.
You start with
I
the
just
one at the
realised I
beginning.
was painting off.
Well,
It's Horus
Horus
Rising,
Horus Rising.
and then
The first three are amazing. Like
Then it
they're
goes
really
down.
good. Yeah, they're not all not all of the books are fantastic, but the first three definitely are.
if you're a hardcore
One you should
fan
read
for
is
certain
Unremembered
armies,
Empire.
you will go, that's awesome.
well, to be fair, my army's a case of, they turn up on a planet, it's a tomb world. But I get to keep guessing whether it's going to be tomb world or like a Tyranid planet, like a hive, yeah. I don't think there's any dedicated Necron books.
From what I understand, because I
That's
haven't read
the
it, but is it The Master of Mankind? That one is apparently very good. Dives
Also-
a lot into the background of the Emperor.
You should also read Unremembered Empire.
Is that my book?
If you read like the last 5 pages, or the last 5 chapters, that's where it gets good, because that's when my army comes in. The rest of it is just blue,
Yeah.
so it makes you depressed.
Now, when you say your army, there's not a lot of Necrons in Heresy, unfortunately.
No.
However, you could play Admins, which are basically Necrons.
You shut your whole mouth.
They're 30k Necrons. They just haven't quite developed their less spirit.
Yeah.
Why the hell are you painting at the bottom of the tank? There's the bottom. You don't see it.
Why the hell am I even painting this tank in the first place?
Because you
I
roll
could
for
just
it random.
I could just run it as
Yes. Oh, was that on the camera?
yes, that was.
I hope it was. I hope
Holy-
it was.
It's not
Oh,
this one, so it's
shit.
probably not.
Oh my! Over a bit because
Dude.
it's not fully CNC.
Oh fuck, oh no.
Did you see Cat?
No.
No.
I legitimately think
You saw that.
I legitimately think I've just had a heart attack. Oh my god.
That's glorious. I'm so glad that I saw you come in.
To be fair, as soon as I put the first foot on the floor, I thought you'd heard me.
I mean, I heard the gate, or whatever it was down there, the door, and I just didn't think anything of it, and then you were just next to me.
Actually,
I do love Kev's comment.
Kev, the more important question is, why are you watching me paint the base of the tank?
Because he put the camera on you.
They want to blame but yourself.
Yeah.
Kev has left the chat. I'm sorry, Kev, I'm not being mean.
But if he leaves the chat, he loses all his points.
He does. I think.
to point out fertility.
I think you should put it on the base. Vehicles on bases look very good.
Trouble is, the Land
For some
Raider on a
reason.
base is
You have to get the massive one, don't you?
even then, the Land Raider doesn't fit.
You have to
You
get
mean like-
custom cut
You mean like
bases.
Necrons on their 25mm bases?
I still don't
Feet are off
understand
the
why
edge.
Necrons are shipped with 25mm bases.
They aren't anymore, though.
Are they not?
No, I think they're on 32s in the big box.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, they are
They've changed most
32s
of
in the
that.
starter box.
Oh, fair enough.
But in the actual Necron Warriors box, they see 25.
Well, they haven't changed it.
Don't be mean. I control your league points. No, that's unfair.
That's an abuse of power, and I like it.
Yeah.
Is it an abuse of power, though?
Yes, and we like it.
Well, it's all right. I'm gonna miss a load of the events, and then do really badly in the next one. So I'm gonna be quite far down from where I am now.
You're basically working on them, but it's not half the next one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I actually don't know how Kev did it with the first round. That so far, I think there's only been one event that I couldn't make because I was working, and I work, 4 out of every 6 Sundays. So somehow I've been really lucky so far to be able to go to all the events.
What greens were you using for the next one?
What, sorry?
What greens were you using?
Castellan, Strachan, and then... Well, Lawrence Price, then Strachan.
Not one. There's one.
If he was looking from there.
Oh, no, I knew you had them, but I was separate listening.
here, so just making sure I keep all my paints together and then all of the other bits separate.
The drawing brush. The drawing brush.
It's okay, and I'm going to put myself at the bottom of the league. Were you talking about Ben Jeffries?
I'm not even playing. What's going
I
on
think
there?
you might be on the list though.
What?
What, Kev? Which events were those points from?
For our later.
Well, I thought maybe it might be the doubles because I don't remember what game I ended up scoring. I don't remember which one I ended up scoring enough points that I'd be where I am now. Because at the moment I'm tied with I'm tied in 8th place.
No, how many?
I don't know how many is on there. The last 2 singles. Okay, so yeah, Ben, you're not on the list.
No.
I can't remember how well I did in the last ones.
Well, to be honest, tournaments and such aren't my scene.
Hmm.
Unless, of course, I turn up and go, look how fluffy this is.
You see a striking talent there.
Well, Amy obviously punches me. So.
Why is Amy at a 40k tournament in the first place?
That
Surely she would
that
just be
is-
like, nah, this is too boring, I'm not coming.
That is incredibly true.
Oh yeah, I meant to be on camera. Does someone else want to... Oh, that was 61 players.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ain't first, you're last, but it's pretty decent, isn't it?
What? Yeah, that's the thing is because I've been to both the events. Because is it? I take it it's not the average across the events, is it? It's the total points for both events.
I love how quiet it goes while we wait. For
Yeah.
it.
I was going to say, yeah, I mean, I'm invested.
It's literally like a
Total, yeah.
good amount.
So, with your absence from the next number of tournaments, you are basically going to dive bomb that league table.
Yeah, and then
And never be able to make it back up again.
and then I'm never going to score anything in the February one, unless these are yearly league tables. At which point I'd be going to the first event, and I intend to try to make it to all of the events next year.
So basically, you're going to bail on work.
So whenever Louise went, goes, oh,
Next
you got this
year's-
time to go on holiday, Ben? He goes, no,
No.
I'm going to tournament.
Best, yeah, there you go. Best 3 results out of 5 events.
Yeah, so you could still get up there.
Well,
You
yeah,
do.
but I'm going to have to go to all 5 events to make sure I get good scores.
Well, no, if it's best, oh no, yeah.
Well, one of the events I'm going with a random list,
Nailed it.
which it might sound like a complaint about that, but I think this is going to be a really good. It's a really good way to like test myself. Make sure I learn Space Marines properly before I take my Iron Hands to every other event.
So basically, you're going to make friends and then you're going to swiftly lose them.
Yep.
Nice.
Don't worry, he's already lost me by going on about them over and over and over again.
You're just jelly, mate.
Oh, of course I am. I was never hiding that.
Someone said
The Ultra Hands are definitely coming out.
in a discussion I was having with someone about the fact that it's overpowered. They're an Iron Hands player, and they were going, "No, it's nice that we're finally getting some sort of attention." And obviously, me realizing, no, this is far too much attention we're going to get. Everyone's going to be playing Iron Hands. So I tried to say, look, this is dirty combos that you can do with it, in the hope that he might see that actually it's a little bit too much. And
Instead, he started using them.
well, he went.
My God, Kev.
What's this?
Kev's being censored again.
He's not being censored. He's just like, what's that?
Please refrain from sending
1,
wrong
2,
messages.
3, 4, 5, 6 messages that have just been like deleted.
Oh, they're not on this one.
Streamlabs has just gone, wait, stop that.
What? Anything good, or was he just telling me to keep painting or something?
So, no, Kev said, remember, as with all great leaders, I'm utterly corrupt and open to bribery. Farm Foods has boxes of 100 Jaffa cakes for £4. That will get you way up the league.
100 Jaffa cakes for £4.
Yeah,
I feel like you're going to go and spectate the next tournament. Provide Kev with coffee and Jaffa cakes.
I'm going to provide myself with coffee and Jaffa cakes
Yeah,
as
you'll
well.
be sitting there with 2 boxes. £8
Kev knows
worth of
what's
Jaffa
up.
cakes.
Jaffa cakes and coffee.
See, if I'd have known like the Jaffa cakes, then I would have purchased you the ones out of the staff shop the other day, because they have 30 Jaffa cakes and they were down to something like 28p.
Can I have some more kitchen towel?
You want some more shit roll?
I need some more shit roll.
No, it's nostril shit roll.
Yeah, this guy.
One sheet is plenty.
Yeah. This guy I was talking
This
to,
got bowel problems.
who couldn't
Just rinse it out.
he couldn't accept that the Iron Hands were a bit broken now. He was very like, well, it's only for one of the doctrines.
I love it when they try and like reason.
Well, it's
They
like,
try and reason with the bill.
it's only for one of the doctrines. I'm sorry. Are there other doctrines apart from Devastator? Because I'm not changing. I can move with heavy weapons and reroll ones. Why am I?
Well, am I going to do anything else?
It's Power of the Machine Spirit and the Captain reroll ones combined on all my models, and they get -1 rend on their heavy weapons. Yeah, and that's one rule. Oh, Andy, you're up.
What? Paint cam. I assume.
No, Kev, no. It's not noticing your points for some reason, so Andy can have the cam. You go, Andy.
Have you just given him unlimited points?
No, it's not redeeming, and I think there's yeah.
Ian
I
redeems
can't
it.
reach far enough over to
Oh, shame.
Shame.
I
Ben.
sure hope you enjoy watching dry brushing.
could you
Do what?
you're painting the most interesting miniature now.
How do I-
You have to adjust the clip at the back. There's a
Or you
twisty
can
thing
just
at
lift
the
it and
back.
move it closer.
Well, yeah, there is that.
Yeah, but it's still not going to look up enough, is it?
There we go.
Shame.
Wish you could see where I'm
Yeah,
holding it.
Kev, there is a cooldown on the camera as well. I think it can only be swapped once every 5 minutes. Wait, why am I still paying this tank if I'm not on camera anymore?
Back to basics.
No, I'll be good. I need to continue
It's like
doing
a
this.
monkey with a stick. Got the ban hammer from the can. Jesus.
Yes, my child.
Certain phrases you can't say out loud.
Like, curious.
I'm not falling for it.
Peanuts.
Oh, can we get a can we make
Ben's now
a
sitting there going, do I do it? Do I say it?
Very central people.
can we make a cackle cow?
Essential. Cackle. No, just record her cackling.
Or
And
is this
send it to Streamlabs. And make it just like 5 war bombs or something. For a Fallon cackle.
Kev says
Isn't Andy supposed to be
Yeah.
out serving and protecting?
No.
Mainly serving.
he
He
is.
is serving
He's-
and
yeah,
protecting, but it's
He's serving and protecting the Great
Papanergal.
Lord. Yeah.
he's serving and protecting Lid. Nothing happens. So it's all Although I did see 2 policemen in a police car on the way here. I was shocked.
It's
I
like
thought
the
you only
easiest
had
job
half a
ever,
policeman.
surely.
Ah, but it might be the nuclear police.
don't
I
know,
saw a
they were
military
proper.
police car earlier in Asheville. Like, what the hell? You never see these.
Just still wearing that hat. That's impressive.
Yeah, well, no one else is. No one's. Well, I redeemed it earlier, and no one else has redeemed the hat.
Is there like a command you can put in just to see what is there?
Unfortunately, I don't know if there is one that. Maybe if I do. Is that gonna?
So you can just like exclamation mark.
Yeah, no. I think the Twitch chat has buttons on it sometimes that show you what you can redeem. But I don't have that on this end. Oh, wait.
Redeem hat.
Oh, so
Ah.
close.
1 short.
1 point short. But which Ben though? Or is that bin?
It
Is
says
that
bin.
rude?
Who posted that?
Okay.
You are nothing but a bin now.
Do you know what? We all need to
Don't
be
think
on
my
the
model's
same
even on
process
camera,
of
is it?
painting.
No, you're kidding. Sorry?
We all need to be on the same process of painting.
What? What?
Because I'm doing extreme like edge highlights. And he's like going jab 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 jab. Table goes, fuck, 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 fuck.
Would you like me to do it off table?
No,
seeing
no,
as
it's
I don't
fine. I
need
was just like
In fact,
Hang on, he might be in it now. There's a bit of rearranging.
Did a bit of rearranging, eh?
I can wait. Kev, it's not going in the bin if that's what you're aiming for.
Put the hat in on top of the bin.
And wait, that might not be. He might want us to wear the bin as a hat instead.
My noting green.
I'm giving ideas.
Gunky.
Is it dry? Is it the dry or the?
It's no, it is layer.
If you need some more, I definitely have no green in both variants.
I've only got the layer one. It should be good to go. It's just gone a bit plump.
Hey, okay. Do it as GUO, and we'll accept it, but it won't go on Andy's one.
What?
What's he done?
Well, I
Redeem
Redeem.
hat.
yeah.
Great
To,
Unclean One.
the most important thing for me is that he actually redeems it, so that he loses his points and can't keep doing it.
It's okay. It's not too
But if Kev, if you do redeem hat, yeah, there you go. Oh, you still don't have enough points. Oh.
He's so fucking sarcastic, man.
You know what?
you can do it anyway.
Everyone in chat can have a whole point.
Sweet
You're a
Ben, that
generous
was you.
god.
There's actually, I can see how many points everyone has. Oh, actually, yeah.
Can you see
Yes.
who's actually on the stream watching?
Oh, he says he can wait, but I'm gonna. No, everyone can have a point. There you go. I can if I go on to a couple of different bits and pieces that I'm a little bit too lazy to check. So, there you go. Kev, you have your extra point.
Which one are you putting it on? Roticus or
Clem Fandango.
is that your normal?
That's my normal one. This is where he now types Roticus.
I still think you're a horrible, horrible man for having more than one Great Unclean One.
Hey, you wait until me and Andy gang together. We've got the
We
triumvirate.
still only have as many
The
bloodlusters
trifecta.
as Fallon has on our own.
He gave up,
What's that?
he gave up with the hat. Main cam back on Ben.
We still, me and Ben between us, the Great Unclean Ones, still only have as many
And
unclean ones.
were you
as
watching
Fallon
me
has
clean my
bloodlusters
brush, weren't
on
you?
her own.
Kev was watching me clean my brush.
What a majestic brush clean it was.
Right. You don't wanna-
Great Unclean Ones off paint can.
Thanks, Kev. Rude.
So what's the poll finished at? What are you doing for your next bat rep?
Demons, I think.
Yeah, it's stuck on demons at the moment.
Yeah, there was many.
Why does no one want to see me play Iron Hands?
Because they're shit.
Because
I think I might be a little bit too close to this argument.
I think you might be a little bit alone in this argument.
my hands aren't shit.
No, you're right. I'm really not.
I think you might sound a little bit butthurt.
Yeah. Yes, tears of unfathomable sadness. Tears.
I think
Salt.
the thing is,
It's got some
Salty, refreshing.
it means that we've both got, with our doctrine bonuses, we've both got armies that can move their fire base around the table,
You're right.
which is awesome.
Did you also know that
But
I can run the
do you have-
Devastate Doctrine and have 3 units spreading the Tactical Doctrine as well?
Yes,
But
Was
do
it
you
because
have,
I've been reading your.
do you
One
have
of them's
feel
done
like
through a
pain?
Warlord trait, one of them's done through a
You've got a stratagem that can.
stratagem.
Yeah. Oh, that flexibility.
Green.
Oh, then I
water.
could advance onto the Tactical and then use the stratagem to go back to Devastator. Watch my tanks annihilate shit.
Oh, that nearly went in the other thing.
Do you want to chuck me that?
It's just a shame that the -1 AP.
And look, there's Fallon
from
Cam.
the
Look,
Devastator
ah!
Doctrine.
2 camels on you.
It's a bit of a shame the Devastator Doctrine AP bonus
With all
doesn't
the
stack
Fallon Cam.
with the
Here
Storm of
goes.
Fire Warlord trait.
Here goes that Fallon Cam.
But they fixed that because Kronos can't take a Warlord trait anymore. She's now
Are we going to get crotch cam in a second? Oh no, I didn't do crotch cam.
I know.
That's what I was hoping for.
That's the only reason they came.
Ben's case, you had a message from James.
back to
I
Games
haven't,
of
actually.
Ruins.
No, I don't think James was watching.
Yeah, he's got quite a few points, so he might have it on in the background.
Well, we will have it on in the background, but we won't be listening and won't be watching. You'll probably be playing FIFA or something.
What the hell?
Right, that sounds like we've lost a camera.
No camera gone yet.
No. Yeah, fair enough.
Have you just received an email, maybe?
No, that's a Windows system update.
Error, yeah.
Like when you plug in a USB stick.
Yeah, well that's why I thought we might have lost a camera.
Because it's taking it out as well, don't it?
Yeah.
Dun dun.
This is where one of the camera just disappears and goes, oh look, it's Friday the 13th. Technical difficulties!
It's only Friday the 13th for 2 more hours.
What was it, 10 already? Cool. Damn.
Sounds actually really fun.
Only an hour left for the stream then.
What colour am I doing next?
We actually do anything at COD next week. I feel like
I'm not happy.
I have Titanicus. No, I don't.
Yes.
I have.
AVP.
No, you have Titanicus. I have.
Do you want to play Marines? For AUV. Mike one.
feeling a bit 40k-ish, but I'll see if I can find a game.
Well, I'm playing.
playing a large
I'm playing
game.
Nick, but we could always do another doubles.
Yeah, if I can find a double.
Yeah.
But anyone you want to pair up? Well, to be fair, there's only one other person that plays Necrons. I was like, well, Robert, help.
Are you feeling Necrony?
Yeah.
Robert Kibel.
Well, I think Rob will probably be playing Gorkamorka.
Oh yeah. I've been doing that.
Yeah.
Right, Horn Orc combo. Xenos.
Maybe I have to.
There you go. Ian.
Ian.
So. We could. How do we do this?
I think he doesn't. I think he wants to play just against fans.
I was gonna say yeah, because Ian play. Are you playing Space Wars at the moment, Ian?
You mean Loyalist Corn?
Puppies. What's the
Oh no.
airbrush painting flavour of them? What? Why did you react to that?
I don't know what you said.
I said the airbrush painting flavour of the month.
No.
Really, I can't believe anyone wants to see me tap a Land Raider all the time. Mind you, I did advertise as this is what I was painting. What I didn't say was I'm doing the
You're
base.
not actually painting.
Not actually
Yeah.
painting, just dry brushing. So, bug.
Well, to be fair, we have left the light on and left the door open.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't had any moves in here yet.
Miffys. Rufio Lorenzo.
Speaking of moths, oh, you know, I had one coming to welcome last night. It was fucking huge.
Yeah,
about the same
space
size as that
bugs.
one you had in your
So-
house. Whoa.
So, Ian, are you up for doubles, or do you want to be? Are you testing your list still?
Some serious noise.
Going to warp speed. The Chaos Demons.
So,
Because if he's using those,
don't say that too loud. Might get some hate later on.
he says he doesn't mind. So, are you set on wanting to use Necrons before we
I
can?
can use it whatever, to be fair.
Because we could go. We could go for
Oh yeah,
demons.
by the way, I've got all
Yeah.
the armies.
Because then I know Nick was talking about trying out the Raven Guard rules.
Of course he was.
Yeah.
Because I mean that is his loyalist chapter. So
So you thinking me and you versus?
Puppies and
His loyalist chapter is great on it.
His loyalist chapter is whatever is flavour of the month.
no. He uses he's been using Grey Knights loads recently, and well, Kev, do you still have the reward that you were going to give people for the best Grey Knights list at your last tournament? No one turned up with Grey Knights.
Ian had grey nuts at one point.
Oh, that's depressing. I was literally about to paint like that bit along there in like a creamy colour, and then I was like, better not, because it looks like sand.
Do it, please.
No. No, I've actually spent some time on this and getting some highlights and stuff down that I quite like. I've just realised that I've been painting in about red, white, slash and brown.
Yeah.
How many noises can I make?
Actually, we could go for the proper combo. We'll go Corn, and I can go Zinch.
God.
He says he also doesn't have to rush off at the end of the club either.
Oh, so.
So you can pay 2k points each.
What was it we did?
2k each.
Was it 2k each?
Yeah.
I didn't feel like 2k though. When I thought 2k, I was like, we're going to be here all year.
Well, I had 5 models.
Yeah, that kind of helped, but.
Well, you took out a tenth of my army in one shooting phase.
And then I
Did
dropped
you
in.
feel
And
like a 12-year-old child?
No, I didn't, because then Ben turned up and typed up.
Yeah, then the Great Wall of Drop Pods turned up.
It was a quite impressive order drop pods as well. And I think that's why I lost most of my army in turn 1.
Because Ben had outed 5,000 whilst you just took the brunt of the damage and then came in.
And don't even get me started on the rules for those rapier crews. Did we tell you about this, Ben?
No.
So the crews for the rapier guns, right? 2 Space Marines with a bolt pistol. You can't shoot the crew at all. They have the character rule, but they don't have the character tag. Even if you destroy the gun, you still can't shoot them because the rule is written as you cannot shoot them unless they're the closest model.
Right.
So Ben hid them at the back of the board and sat them with objective.
Although, can we just like
Yes,
give a
you
round of applause to the Nurglings that
Or sat in the middle and
just
like,
sat on
camped
an
the
objective since set up and just no one shot at them?
You can, because they're set up there in the shelf.
They are.
They were Ben's.
They're the real MVPs.
They are. They always are. Nurglings are just. Every time I bring them, either people fire too much at them, or they know how hard they are to kill, and they ignore them, and they camp objectives. Best boys.
So do they have a kind of objective secured rule or not?
They're troops.
So yes, they do.
Yeah.
However, how many of the maximum bases of Nurglings can have in a unit?
9.
So you need an entire 10-man squad to outnumber them.
Well, I don't think you'd ever do that, because I think it's 33 points for the 3. Something like that.
So taking 9 bases is still cheaper than a 10-man tactical squad.
Well, yeah, but
You don't really gonna want that many Nurglings, to
No.
be fair. They're more like a screening type thing, or you
keep
can.
characters alive.
Yeah.
They're not quite griff charging. No, griff hounds.
So trying to keep that dream alive, are we? We brought the grip hounds and had to go. Yeah, these
I
are
don't even
wanks.
know where they are. But I was
I'm
hoping
happy
that
with-
they were going to go, oh yeah, no.
I think we're happy with 2k each here.
It was the trouble that when they came out, they went, oh yeah, they're 30 points. I'm like, what? Or like 40 points per grip hound, and you're like, don't even have a save. They're not even pretty good in combat. They don't even have any decent special rules.
But they're little Degos.
But you can field loads of them and just lose.
Right.
And you can paint them all in different colours.
Almost taking the edge off this wash.
Almost.
Almost. And then I need to deal with the fact that it will just look like it's been dry brushed all over.
You know what you could do?
A thinner wash.
I can really smell this primer. No, you know the Vallejo primers have that smell to them, and you can smell it through. It's such a strong smell.
This one.
Yeah.
Which I accidentally started putting into something thinking it was my thinner the other day. Ah, dear. Right.
Yes. Fucking Nobel has some pink ears.
Why is the rum always gone?
Steve put the Howland.
Andy, you know that.
Hang on, sometimes some lips.
Ah.
That's got to be the best damn pirate I've ever seen.
Don't know. I'm so tempted to use so many different ones with the pirate hat. Just, I am the captain now.
So it would seem.
And you get
So good.
Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain.
Yeah, just that.
Oh. Little pink lips.
someone's been the boots.
Got his lippy on. Getting your one. There you go,
He was
Fallon.
getting ready for his close-up.
Take my Great Unclean One for the Stevens list. take 3 bloodthirsters, and Ben can bring his
Clem.
Great Unclean Ones.
I need to put a little name badge on for him, just Clem Fandango.
Where did that name come from?
He was playing Grim Fandango.
No, it's Toast of London. See. Who knows Matt Berry?
Name rings a bell.
You've seen the IT crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Matt Berry plays a character.
Oh, is this Rabbit?
No, not Rabbit. No.
Oh, okay.
It's called Toast of London,
Yeah.
and it's basically he's playing himself really.
As always,
Because
yeah.
he's a voice artist. Well, he's an actor, but
Oh, he's an actor.
actor. Not an actor if you haven't
He's an
taken Globe
actor.
Toast. And it is one of my favourite comedy series. It's all on Netflix, and it's awesome. Mainly because Matt Berry.
Little bit of a plug there.
Yeah, I plug Matt Berry all day long. Oh. And silence.
You really need to watch
Well.
it.
So,
There goes our
Matt Berry and
PG rating.
I checked the mature box earlier because
you knew what was coming.
I knew what was happening. Yeah.
But
Good fuck or a bad fuck?
I was just going for the fucks from last week.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you paid it
Kyle.
last time.
You can't say the F word in class. What? Jew? No, fuck. What? Never heard anybody. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck.
Carmen.
You can't say fucking school, you fucking clown.
How
course.
would you like to suck my balls, Mr.
Yeah.
Garrison?
Oh, I'm sorry. How would you like to suck my balls? Mr. Garrison.
Oh, I need a Cartman soundboard. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah, that's his best. Yeah, that's his best.
Someone redeem this camera back off me.
I'm wondering if his nipples are meant to be this colour.
What the fuck?
He does have nipples.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they oh no, I did I was watching I did mine watching
In-depth nipple
Yeah.
painting guide.
I think they're Baneblade Brown. The same as
Bane blade nipples.
I think so, anyway.
It looks even funnier once he gets his Ruchi violet wash over his lip.
Yeah. But he definitely goes over he does do the guide for the
The nips.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm pretty sure he does do them, but
I think I listened to that entire guide about 7
And
times
now
while I
you're
was doing it as well.
The areola.
Let's take an edge off, edge off, edge off.
Oh, Baneblade Brown, right from Flesh Shade, Kagan Flesh Toe. Just tattoos.
I'm just picturing Big Mouth, nips match lips.
Alright.
Big Mouth, where is that nips match lips?
Whee! Oh. Damn it, Ian. Why did you have to spend everything earlier?
Yeah,
No,
they do
that's
go
what-
Baneblade Brown. Then they get a right from the wash.
Just in case you're wondering.
It's the way that he sort of. Hang on, Fanny, you got to see this.
Don't jog the table right now.
Okay.
Was that job table?
Off the table.
Earthquake!
Up in the air.
Are you ready? So he paints the Baneblade
Literally
Brown on. This is
Going
the
to
bit
paint
that's funny.
face that is in a mask, so
It's like doing eyes, isn't it?
That's
It's like
yeah. It was just like death is
Ready?
coming.
You ready?
wherever
Ready for the
job
wash?
table.
That's how he applies it.
Is it sensual?
It caresses the nipple.
It's very sensual.
I need to.
You can tell he's a gentle lover.
I need to.
Our Lord and Saviour.
I almost, while I was sort of like rushing around trying to set things up, was going to put the browser thing on this so that we could put other stuff up. Say if we started talking about maybe Titan Forge miniatures.
Yeah.
Baneblade Brown.
Uh,
Baylor Brown.
in fact,
The great sept of Baylor.
there, bang, and the Baylor is gone.
Ultramarines
Good screenwriting is gone.
Yeah, that is kind of like the turning point, wasn't it?
Do you have
For anyone who
feedback,
hasn't been watching Game of Thrones,
Don't bother.
Save yourself the time after season 6 or so.
I don't know, season 4 was kind of...
I'm pretty sure I own it. I just don't have it in the box.
You fuck.
You fuck what?
did someone nudge the table?
No. You jab the paintbrush in instead of fucking paint.
Ah, someone redeemed it.
I don't even know if I'm in the right angle or whatever. But...
No idea who redeemed that.
Oh, you.
We meet again.
Alright.
Caressing his nipples. That's
Hang on,
very
why is this not on the stream? So why does this thing not make the noise it's meant to? Next.
What the Jesus, Steve? That was a real bad transition for you.
What?
Because as the camera comes across your.
Oh no, I laughed! I've got red on the green. No.
And it all goes wrong. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone.
And there's our mature rating.
That way you're just really horribly wrong for you.
Oh my god.
I wish you'd
so
said that
hard,
before,
basically.
like as it happened. We'd be able to go,
What the?
That,
what was that?
that is what's meant to play when the cam gets requested for you.
I'm
For me?
gonna
No, for anyone. It's the what's it?
The
Wilhelm Scream.
Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some Lawrence Forest, please.
Oh.
To
To be fair, I'm not doing Legolas currently, so.
Lego, that's what you're doing, Gimli.
Gimli was shading.
Right.
He was being all shady.
Little brown nips.
I'm pretty sure the Elysian Grey's not ours, is it? It's giving me paid for that.
What, the Elysian Grey?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, both of those I use. I don't own that colour.
You
It's
gave
not
Ben the greens
salamander
in the
enough.
first place.
Yeah, but I didn't use
I
Elysium.
think I might have given the.
Yeah, the Elysian's not ours because I've got our Elysian.
Oh, I don't know, someone gave me a blank.
I mean, I was hopefully paid, don't get me wrong.
You guys got any free paint? Yeah, here's our one. We've always used it.
James has got 32 points at the moment, so he's obviously watching but not commenting. Because you've got the same number of points, Ben.
Alright.
I'm just trying to see who's actually picking up points in this chat.
Points mean prizes.
Right. Redeemed,
Wow.
redeemed.
James is watching. And then all he's got to do is ask and I can show him
Good time.
the picture. Well, a closer up of
Gimli.
old Gimli.
Come on, go in there.
Sorry. So you said that and then Ben.
Ben frantic.
Feverishly.
Driver.
Along with his noise he just made. It could be like the 6 clap thing.
That is.
No, no, Ian.
My hand hurts.
Is that Ian going?
It is.
Hi, Ian.
Alright.
See you later.
Bye, Ian. See you on Tuesday. Or later.
See you next Tuesday.
Quite literally.
Rude.
It's true though. You
No,
also
no.
next Tuesday.
Still.
You're the one taking the Adding extra.
Look, right. I'm allowed to try to claim the high ground sometimes.
Alright, Anakin. Is it Anakin?
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan, that's
You
all.
should leave.
I would, but it's too much effort to get out of here, to be fair, so I'm saying.
Alright. I'm not even going to argue that.
Because you'll slap you in the eye socket.
Yep.
And that was how Fallon won that argument.
Fallon just threatens to stab anything, and we win, and she wins.
And we win.
You don't win, I win.
Fallon threatens to stab, we all die, we win! Group hug in the shower.
Well, if we die... Well, I don't know where I was going with that. I was trying to find some high ground that would let
You
us
don't
win.
have to worry about life or bills or anything anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Kev, if you're still listening, which you might be, I'm trying not to tag the Warcast stuff too much in the tournament group because I don't know what your policy on it is. I don't know if you're okay with me sharing Warcast stuff in there. Most of the people who share stuff in there are affiliated to the tournament. That's all my thought process on it was.
Well, become like the official broadcaster. And
Official broadcaster. Well,
This is Warcast Gaming. We are here at,
yeah,
what was it, Kent War Games tournament now.
I think it's Kent War Games tournament now, but you know, each event could have its own type. Oh, you could. Each one could each year it could be sponsored by a different company, you know, like a Premier League type thing.
Except the Premier League always sponsored by Barclays.
Fallon goes, boo, it's
Hey, that was about the extent
Traitor
of my knowledge.
traitor bag.
I still think you should try and stream it for him.
Yeah, well, the next one I'm going to is February. I don't think I can make any of the other ones, otherwise I would actually be going to them to play. But I reckon we could stream. We could definitely get top table streaming, especially for the final.
You would only have one or two tables, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I mean that's
It'd just be too hard.
but more for the final, because getting the top table streaming.
And getting the
Cool.
person on the top table name wrong.
Yeah,
Looking at you, Mikey Galvin.
I'm also promising to get the top table streamed all day long with the number of errors I've had so far today.
Yeah. It's a work in progress.
By the time the finals come around, I'm sure I'll have fixed at least one camera. You know.
You get one game on the go.
You only need one top down.
You'd also have to become a commentator as well.
Well, I can do commentating.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I might stumble over my words when I'm trying to talk about, you know, most things. But
Penis.
I did, yeah, penis. I do stumble over penis quite often.
Penis.
Um,
You have to say it right for it to happen.
The
It's
problem-
it's the delivery of penis.
Delivery of penis.
Oh dear.
The problem I have is with interruption because of my job. You have to stop. If someone starts talking on the radio, you've got to stop. Can't continue having a conversation with the controller because that's a distraction. So I'm quite good at stopping when other people talk. I'm not very.
What's that?
And when I'm not at work, I need to be more forceful and you know keep talking rather than letting you bastards take over everything. Love you.
That's what we're here for, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Put you off.
But yeah, I used to when I was playing Evil 9 back in the day. I was fleet commander, so I had to tell
Is that
people.
directing shit.
Well, it's constant.
Planes.
It's constant communication,
Space.
which is difficult. 'Cause you've got to keep the words getting to the front of your brain. Yeah, names are the pain. That was always the pain, and that's what I think I'll find a pain with doing Twitch stuff. Is that when you get usernames and you have to sort of stare at them, and go,
How do you pronounce that?
Snake Plissken? What in what?
Snake Plissken. Everyone knows who Snake Plissken is.
Yeah, we do now. After he's stealthy.
Stealthy camera changes.
Well, no, his stealthy solid snake thing he did last week. where he was in chat and we didn't know who it was.
Oh, yeah.
I bet he was sitting there at his desk going, I'm a snake.
Slippery, sneaky snake.
Now watching Ben get all aggressive with his brush.
Oh, it's not going to be sensual, is it?
He's not a gentle lover like Duncan.
And here we go to Louise.
I don't really want to start on Space Marine with half an hour left. Let's start on the tank.
I feel like it's more. I just don't want to start another Space Marine.
I think you might be right.
Have you, is their bases dried or are they?
They're getting there.
Oh,
Considering
so you
I've
can't-
they're just Astra Granite one, I think I might be pushing it to dry at 11 o'clock. Especially given how cold it
Like,
is.
have they dried?
Just go.
Could you throw a wash of non oil on them?
See, I was going to ask a question about that because didn't you mention Agrax Earthshade over it?
Yeah, I agree.
something
It's
else.
quite good over it.
Because that's a shade, isn't it?
Mhm.
Funnily enough, I think I
It's a
have
base
that.
paint.
Sorry?
It's a base paint.
What?
Don't confuse the poor child.
You're fucking tall! My apologies for everybody on camera. Andy should go kill himself.
Oh, that's gonna quickly into murder.
Stop
Or suicide.
trying to screw with my head.
Suicide.
Suicide is painless.
Is it though?
I'm debating using shade. Don't try and put me off. In fact, do try and put me off because it'll make it
If you
longer to
mix
paint.
shade and base, you get what?
I don't know.
Contrast.
You're a whore.
What do I do in my free time? For money.
Apparently not getting a paddling ball full of lube for 200 quid.
Still disappoint. That could have been our Switch money. And by our, I mean mine.
No, you mean the start of your Unicorn Chaos Space Marine Night Rampager next army.
Wait. Switch money. But if you had a Switch, you could play Triple Triad everywhere.
I know.
Which is what I've been doing.
Oh my god! See? I don't need any other game. Triple Triad's like the best.
It is.
It is.
Is that one with the 3 houses? What's that game that's out?
Oh, Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that. Just need Triple Triad.
Triad is life. I can just hear the song playing in my mind now.
I just literally, I've got 0.
Did you ever go on tilt playing it and you'd keep losing cards and you're like, ah!
Just
reload?
me trying to remember how to play was me losing cards.
Yeah.
I'm back at this conversation because I have absolutely no idea what they're talking about.
It's a mini game in Final Fantasy VIII. In a
I'm
couple of
definitely
Final
back at
Fantasy.
this conversation, otherwise I'm going to get
Knock
injured
the fuck out, man!
because I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
I'll play Final Fantasy Online. That is, and World of Final Fantasy.
What a fun fancy.
Final Fantasy Pokemon. That is the extent of my Final Fantasy.
It's almost acceptable.
It's nowhere near
14 is
acceptable.
acceptable.
I don't know how I put up with this shit, I really don't. Although you were watching the summary of the Final Fantasies with me the other night, weren't we?
Summaries. It's the
Wait. Spoilers. Just in case.
Well, no, it was literally just a case of it like summed up the story, but obviously it was really sarcastic. Like,
By any chance, you play moody character. Moody character goes through game being moody.
well, it was kind of. It was the funniest one was I think it was 13's the wank one with Fran, isn't it? 13. But Penelo was literally a cardboard cutout the whole thing. Like every time you saw her, it was just a cardboard cutout. It just stood there, and Van's like, "I'm a generic anime character. I'm really boring."
Oh dear.
I'm a main character. No, you're not. You're here for the good looks.
Oh, that game.
Poor Square.
Yeah, they made some bad choices, and then some good choices, and then some really bad choices. Oh no!
Is this
Oh, yeah.
Still haven't forgiven him for Deus Ex either. That was.
But the footage, the trailer,
Yeah.
you saw it.
I saw it.
The last scene with the plate. When I saw it, it took me a while to realise what they were showing.
Yeah.
And then when I realised, it was like,
Oh my god. Yeah, like,
and of course, Dom.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the first Deus Ex, that was literally like way ahead of its time and probably still one of the best games I've ever played. But the most recent one was not ideal. It was not the game we wanted.
No, I'm just waiting for Watch Dogs Legion.
Seeing you play as the old lady.
I'll just everybody's first thought was I'm just going to have a team of grannies, like because
Why not?
Did you see the comparison that Nvidia did with ray tracing turned on and off for that game?
Very pretty cool.
Yeah, you wouldn't play it with ray tracing turned off. Let's put it that way.
But why would you do that with ray
But then
tracing
your-
anyway?
Yeah, but then your FPS takes a massive hit and you can't play.
Yeah, I was playing the Ghost Recon Breakpoint beta, and I ran into a little bit of a problem. So apparently, with everything whacked up at Ultra, my 2070 can't handle 3 screens. So
Wow.
I might have to go and get a 2080 Super.
Free screen problems.
You get another 2070 each slide because they're outperforming 28s.
Really? Don't tempt me, because I could. You're tempting me. I'm not even saying anything.
I used to know.
I've never known. I'm just like, Addy, build me a PC, I'll give you money. We'll give money for PC.
If I do that, I need another power supply.
Khajiit has wares.
If you have coin.
Basically, I learn how to do something and then it goes away. Like, I learned how to put this stuff up and it works, and then the years
Table cheating.
No, brother did that. No, that man job, that carpentry.
That's not Ben's work.
No.
So that's Charlie work, but I don't know what your brother's called.
I saw someone's name the other day. They were called Charlie Killis.
It's always sunny.
So, if we were to go and stream Warcast tournaments, you would have to take all of this down.
No.
Or would you buy another set?
No, all I would need is probably a frame, which I might end up getting anyway, for plans.
Go on.
No, I've got a green screen coming.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, cool explosions.
Yeah. More than anything, it's because I just like the idea of taking pictures of models with shit going on in the background.
Apocalypse game.
Yeah. Plus, it wasn't that one.
It says £200.
No,
Yeah,
it's only a sheet. So
Yeah.
a sheet plus clips. I've got a tripod mounted light. So for actually doing a tournament, like Andy said, it's a top-down camera. So you could probably get, like I say, a frame and have like this kind of gubbins attached to it. Not the arm, but just like some sort of holster type thing. There's got to be there has to be some camera equipment out there that would work. Worst case scenario, I use the tripod cat crabs and hang them off a bar.
Tripod crabs.
I love them so much. But the
They are
eggs.
reapers for nothing.
Oh, yes.
Crab.
Is that Tyrion cancer?
Tyrion cats look at president.
There you go. Crab off.
Oh, wow.
But yes. I'll stop playing with these. Yeah, so a frame to go over the top. Yeah. Camera is loving that little adventure, isn't it?
I do not love music. Oh.
Oh, almost broke the laptop.
That was
there,
all
pain.
That was-
flesh tearers red as well.
That was
would be,
almost sadness incarnate right there.
There's red there, Fallon.
It's the best kind of.
I do like the one Chaos
Oh.
Warrior who has gone, fuck this shit, I'm out, and turned around and his cape's facing out the front. He's off.
Oh yeah.
Done.
You tired of your shenanigans?
He's seen what normally goes on this table.
Because we haven't come out for a while.
But yeah, so let's say some sort of frame over the top with a wide-angle lens, and Kev normally does it in quite a big hulk. So wide-angle lens, baby. I'd figure something out for a.
That's the thing. I always wanted to go down and just look at this
Watch.
ornament. Yeah.
Mm.
That'd be fun.
And apart from that, you need some sort of commentator's table.
A decent internet provider.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
rich.
'cause
Connect your
I'd-
phone with unlimited.
I'd probably be doing. I'd probably keep it as the. Oh, you mean to
You need
transmit it?
internet on site to
Oh,
stream.
that's fine. Do you not know about my woes with Vodafone?
No.
Well, Vodafone are going to get screwed because they
You're
messed,
suing them. Peter, you're suing them.
no, they messed me around massively with the phone upgrade, and in the end they gave me 20% off a higher contract to make up for it because they couldn't give me discount on the contract that I wanted. I wanted 20 gig because worst case scenario I end up playing something like Pokemon Go and I do it all over the place and don't have Wi-Fi, and 20 gig gives me a good decent
Yeah.
distance. Oh, also it's the 5G contract as well. So in 2 years' time, when the contract runs out, I might actually be able to use 5G at somewhere locally.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I
actually,
suppose it is that weapon the government keep. About.
Yeah, they're going to
So I
fry
got-
our brains.
No. I literally, one of my customers, she was like, "You know about 5G?" I was like, "I really don't care." And she was like, "Oh, you obviously don't care about living." I was
Science.
like, "Oh no, obviously not. I've led a good life."
It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
To
Vodafone.
be fair, Andy's ruined it for me anyway. 'Cause he went, "You're not going to make it past 30." So, December. Could be a few more.
But yes, Vodafone.
Sorry.
Vodafone.
Messing you around.
Yeah, so they gave me 20% off the unlimited data contract. God. So I'm just not going to
There
use
is
Wi-Fi
unlimited.
with them.
Is that a principle?
Just
saying,
out,
isn't it?
yeah, that's it. Out of principle for them messing me around. This is third strike for Vodafone as well, which almost made me leave, but then it was still going to be the fastest way that I'd get the phone I wanted. So yeah.
What have you got?
Note 10 plus 5G.
Okay.
Am I a bad man?
No.
You've seen the.
At least you haven't got a Huawei that won't be supported to.
Oh, it will be.
The screen is big and it's.
Oh,
so
I thought you were
big.
trying to show us something on the
It's,
screen.
it's,
That's what
it's the camera
That's
is
video.
like in the screen.
It's a single one.
It goes the whole way up and then the little camera in. Oh.
No, the camera's actually in the screen.
Yeah, that's in that part of the screen.
You
No,
got
you've got a
you got a
notch.
notch.
Whereas that is like free floating.
Sorry, I have a notch.
Oh, I've got a notch as well.
Alright.
We can't all have
Everything. with
Note 10s, Samsung 10s, etc.
It's fine. It'll blow up in his pocket.
Ooh,
That's the last bit.
thank you.
Well, I've drank my snap bottle.
Alright, I have been sent pictures which are not.
Are they from your other half? And should we be seeing them?
No, they are
Yeah,
not.
the cats.
Can we see them anyway?
It's unreleased.
Asking the real questions.
One way or the other, we're seeing pussy.
I'm fully distracted by the fact that I've been sent pictures of the stuff from the Iron Hands supplement.
No.
Alright. Start spewing bullshit at us.
Right, I think it's time we all leave.
What is the time? I think it's pretty much time to end this anyway. isn't it?
Chapter 1. The day the Ultramarines
Quarter.
changed their colour scheme.
Use the stratagem at the start of the shooting phase.
Yeah,
Select
the
Iron
Ultramarines.
Hands infantry
Yeah.
unit in your army. Until the end of
Or
the
the Iron
phase,
Marines.
burn Iron Hands.
Where the hell's it gone?
Look on.
The little plasticky bit that goes on the end.
So it's Manus Calgar as well, isn't it?
No, it'd be Ferris Calgar.
Manus keeps it close.
Washing machine.
Marnie and Ferris.
one CP.
Minus Manus.
Iron Hands infantry
No.
within 3 inches of an Iron Hands character on a 2-up roll can take a mortal wound for the character to intercede an attack.
What is that? Any more?
It doesn't.
1 CP gives them
The
basically
matrix on it,
the
or-
yeah.
To be honest, that doesn't sound like Lord of the Rings, Seraphon, or BRS.
So Ben is out.
So for that reason, I'm out.
Use this strategy before the battle, after nominating a model to be your warlord. Select an Iron Hands Dreadnought. This model gains the character keyword, adds 1 attack characteristic and leadership characteristic to that model.
Can you then give it a relic? Because it's a character.
Yeah, you would.
Character
Can you
Leviathan.
make it wall? Oh no.
Oh,
You can't make it a warlord, can you?
Yeah.
It might be a character.
So
but
you
can
could
still
give it the
shoot
relic. Could you give it the
Oh no, after nominating
yeah.
warlord.
So
But
say,
there's
otherwise you could give it the warlord trait.
there's a
but you
1
can't
CP make
shoot Overwatch.
there's a 1 CP
Yeah.
give warlord trait, isn't there?
Yeah.
So
So you can have a Leviathan Dreadnought with close combat
Ugh.
weapons that can't be fired at in Overwatch.
Hmm.
And just runs in and minces you.
with an extra attack.
Does it?
Right.
Does it
Where's
get
the
Hateful-
paint
Does it get
stripper?
the shock assault trait?
Well,
As well?
actually,
it will.
what I was
You
thinking
wouldn't have to,
is
break
you
out
always
the
give it
level.
the armor of dominus.
You just go, oh, they're black. Paint all
Which
the
is,
silver in.
You
No
pick
more.
and it
Done.
becomes a 3-up invuln. So okay, yeah, it doesn't make that much of a difference for that, but you could use it on another dreadnought. Gorgon's Chain, right?
And then, bear in mind, Dreadnought has the stratagem to take half damage from weapon. Rounding up.
Right, Gorgon's Chain. Models with this relic have a 4-up invuln. When resolving an attack made with a ranged weapon against that model, subtract 1 from the wound rolls.
That's been nerfed a hell of a lot.
Yeah, it's not as good as its previous incarnation. Haywire bolts.
I love the fact that the Gauntlet of the Forge never gets nerfed. Just like that, it's better flavor.
Ah, flavour on par.
Yes.
They stole that from the Gene Stealer guy.
What's the noble power? Returns D3 wounds.
Smite.
No, return. It's healing power. Fleshy abundance. No. Fleshy abundance.
No.
Doesn't that
Yeah,
give you
might be.
+1 to
I've got some fleshy abundance. For you.
your discussing resilient?
Yeah. There's definitely a psychic power that's
Yeah.
returns D3 wounds.
D3 wounds on model.
Yeah, got that for the same 5 CP, but for Iron Hands vehicles.
5 command points.
No, psychic power.
Oh.
Warp charge value 5. Although you have to be within 3 inches of the model you're healing, which is
Can't you just sit like
You just
some
hide a librarian behind
briefy
your
vehicle
tank.
at the back and
yeah.
not even that, just put what's his name? Feros or whatever next to it. So he's healing the 3 wounds a turn
Three.
anyway,
And
making
then,
it hit on a 2,
and then
gives it
psychic
5 up
power on
invuln, and then put the psychic power on it to heal it another
it,
D3.
up to 6. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yes, come and kill my Leviathan Dreadnought that sat at the back of the board.
With 2 storm cannons.
Yeah, I was going to say dual butcher cannon. Same way.
1 CP machine empathy. Iron Hands Tech Marine model in your army uses Blessing of the Omnisaur ability. They can use the ability again, and they can repair a vehicle that's already been repaired.
Mate, that 9 wounds.
Heal the tanks. Heal the tanks.
I could just hear that guy I was having the conversation with earlier going, no, it's not broken. It's fine. It's really fluffy.
To be fair, that's
So
That's
if it's
fine.
really fluffy, does that mean the salamanders are all going to get thunder hammers for a point apiece.
Well, I would
Every single
actually genuinely thinking that salamanders will probably get, if you're in the assault doctrine phase, melee weapons never get any minuses to hit.
Probably. But that means. That means ploughing through your Devastator and tactical.
one. Nobody touched the table. About to try and paint a pupil.
My hands are off the table.
It's all gonna go horribly wrong.
Zoom in on the camera. Zoom in on the camera. Cross-eyed Gimli. That still only counts as what? Is that 2?
Oh, looks fine to me.
Can't. He's got such a small set of eyes.
And they're going to be cross-eyed. Tiny little cross-eyed Gimli.
Can't even fucking see the end of the brush.
Ben's going cross-eyed.
George was watching us for a bit.
George
Yeah.
of the jungle. What,
Is it where you used to call him
Yeah.
a unit? Was it that bit?
But fuck.
Oh, I found it. Happy days.
Shit.
Steve found Gimli.
Fuck that up.
For those of you who are still watching,
The thing is, you have to hold it there for 10 years to actually.
it's going to be completely backwards, but sure.
You're showing it. You're showing it.
You have no idea how much stress that is. I fucked up.
Alright, got to repaint his entire face now.
No, not that drastic.
What is this?
Burn it, we shall start again.
Oh.
Yeah, I can live with that. Have the same effect across all the army, it will be okay. I decided to be lazy with my new colour scheme.
You playing bolt action World War II Brits?
Mm.
In the desert.
That's it. What do you think? I'm using roughly the same technique as the. I know. Was it genuinely someone suggested it?
Does it actually fit?
No, it doesn't.
Such a good tank though.
Yeah, well, someone suggested it because, you know, tournament randomising, and I hadn't put any of the 412 ones on. They said, "Oh, why don't you use that one?" And I was like, "Oh, well, it is a really good tank."
Because don't you lose the 10 heavy water for the missiles?
Ah,
My eyes.
that'd be Gimli.
Okay, so let me just reiterate to the last two viewers. Please, please, please,
It's
please
very warm now.
vote in the poll for what army I should use for my next bat rep, because at the
It's
moment
not
it's
quite
demons and I can't remember how to use demons. So
It's going to be great.
So if you're going to put your vote in for demons, just to really solidify that, that'd be brilliant.
Just to throw it out there, you say 2 viewers, I'm 1.
You
I
haven't-
think you're probably the other
I was going to say, have you voted?
one. Yes, ages ago. You told me I spelled
The
it
other
wrong.
viewer is probably James. Who
Yeah,
voted for
James, if you're
Gondor.
still watching, say
Quick.
something.
Quick,
Talk to
James.
us. Gimli.
Mind you, saying this, 5 viewers, according to that.
2 on YouTube.
2 on YouTube, yeah. I wonder if that's. I don't know what George was watching, or maybe George was watching on YouTube.
Have we actually been watching the
God,
chat
this
for YouTube?
Cameras. Not
I gave the chat, which has the combined chat, to Andy, who is currently.
It's currently logged out. Or
Oh.
locked. It's locked.
So if you just want to give Andy your passwords to everything, that'd be brilliant.
Left, right, up, down, A, B, start.
Up, down, left, down, left, right.
Yeah, something like that.
Thing is, you joke, but he's
Pretty sure
actually,
that's the
is a
either
pattern.
the unlimited ammo or the invincibility cheat on old school Battlefront 2. So for those of you who are still playing,
Spoilers, if you type this in.
Still
you
better
can't die.
Still better than the recent one.
See, that's the controversial point. 'Cause I quite enjoy Star Wars Battlefront 2, the new one. Didn't like the first one.
Wait,
EA,
what?
EA made the world record for most downvoted comment in history on Reddit for it.
I know.
Post, not comment.
I'm very confused to the way you didn't like the first one.
James is back.
Quick, James, right. James. You know how much you love me, right?
No.
Despite the fact that he doesn't know.
Well, he's met me once.
As Fallon would say, no, but go on.
Right, you want the equivalent of Gondor, okay?
Vote
So,
for demons!
so pick Iron Hats. So just exclamation mark, vote, space, iron.
You realise that's going to come out as exclamation point, vote,
Gondor.
Condor.
Yeah, I know. I do know.
Look, I've painted Gimli, so, you know, and I got part way
Please
to
tell
like,
me
doing
you-
some stuff with Legolas.
Jamie, please tell me that you
Right.
haven't watched him paint these models. It will make me
Looks
very
like the
happy.
camera's frozen.
Which is like, you know,
So when it comes back with, well, I saw you painting that Carnosaur. Maybe you could have finished Legolas if you hadn't painted it.
What's in that?
Space Iron Hills. Iron Hill Dwarves then. In Space Marine armour.
Squats.
Yeah.
I'm displeased.
I'm pretty sure no one else has voted for Iron Hands anyway, and you've got 2 votes for
Yeah, wasn't one of them yours?
yeah,
That doesn't count.
it does.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
James, just do me a favour. Do exclamation mark, vote Damons.
Damons.
Matt
D-A-E.
Damons.
Damons.
We need Damons.
Oh,
Matt
Damons.
All
Do I have to do
Matt
that the entire game?
Damons.
I'm gonna shoot at you, Matt. Diamonds! Then I'm up here without.
What? That's quite loud.
Oh.
It's coming out of my phone.
Ooh.
I mean, that'll do for Gimli.
That'll do.
That'll do,
laddie.
donkey, that'll do.
Why is the rum always gone?
I'm the only person to redeem that.
Who wants
Kev got
the
so
hat?
close. Oh, I found last couple of minutes.
Fallon?
What do you think, Ben?
Looks fine to me.
This is where it turns into, I would like to see you paint eyes.
Well, yeah.
I don't paint eyes.
Not medges.
Yeah, fucking shit loads on. Yeah, good man.
He is actually.
For like 3 hours
Yeah.
while painting that and that.
I mean, my only thing would be the axes. I'd dull them down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit on the bright side
Yeah.
of things.
That's literally that's only Ironbreaker as well.
Oh, I really like
Yeah. See, makes sense.
Let's see if it's actually
Releasing
changed
the
the
eyes.
poll.
it. Or just all of it.
Yeah.
It's actually a great model.
There you go.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, your vote has actually been included.
Victory is mine.
Matt Damons!
And actually, James has put vote Balrogs, which frankly is pretty much demons anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, the question is, who am I playing for the next battle? Because Ben, you're probably you done for your travelling all the way down here for the time being, aren't you?
I'm paying my petrol.
Do we have to chat? We need a.
I think you should play James.
What?
I think he should play James.
Right. James is just going to come all the way up from Devon.
Yeah.
Play a game he has no idea how to play.
No, because James came up, they
Yeah, he would. Yeah, but the thing is, Warband has quite a few Eatlings. Okay, which
James would turn up with
James, look on the camera, have a butcher's. Did you just shit?
That's been brewing all night.
That smells. So,
Well, I can play you, but I would have to walk.
Yeah, so.
Because
No,
you
I've
live
got
out
no
the back
problem
end of
with
nowhere.
like playing and coming down. It's just not until after the 20th.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, is only Friday next week anyway.
Yeah.
Nipples!
Well, I've got a couple of things. Bobby Hall wants to play me, and although he can't, I don't think he can make it all the way down here. I talked to Chaos Guards, and they said that you can film in there. So I might go to Chaos Guards. They've got some nice training.
Mm.
So that could be a good one, because that will end up being demons versus demons, knowing Bobby, because Bobby's painting demons at the moment.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Because I can meet you at Chaos Cards, because I can get the trainer.
Oh, that's that as well.
You at Chaos Cards.
I can also eat you at Chaos Cards.
No.
Consulting Gamer also, I'm sure, would be happy with us filming there as well.
Yeah.
Because that would work. I'll
Oh,
talk to
my next step is yellow.
Diana. Diana.
yeah.
Diana!
Wonder Woman.
Diana!
Wonder Woman.
She was telling me that she's
Yeah,
currently
okay.
playing. Well, it might be over now, but they're playing a family game of Tag, like the film Tag.
Oh, yeah.
And it
what,
sounds
Found the Garden?
insane. But yeah, so the I think she was it when I saw her in the shop, and she was like literally discussing like when family members would be like going home from work.
You can tag him on the way home. Wow.
That sounds.
Mental.
It might. I think that would probably be a little bit too intense for me. I think I get too involved.
I'd be like really anxious all the time, just like looking over my shoulder, like. I'm just gonna...
Because I come home on my lunch breaks as well. It's like not like people wouldn't be able to catch me.
He really brings it in close.
Oh wow.
Oh, is that your?
That just shows you. That shows the ability to go. It's not up on that.
Oh, it's in your
Macro
phone.
level, so it's
Um,
fine. But it's having trouble focusing.
Yeah.
like Gimli.
That. That.
Oh, that was mean!
I joke.
I mean, to be fair,
This is why you play Necrons, you don't have to paint eyes.
To be fair, my
Or
blood
faces.
burst has got like a wonky eye. So.
Actually,
What about my Nurgling coming out my guy's chest? That was doing. It was a really nice looking model, so I painted the yellow and the eyes. It's like,
to be fair, he has the.
That is a really cool camera.
what about the Gimli Fallon? The Gimli!
I mean, that's cool as
we'll
well.
definitely have to just get something like that. Once again, the software I'm using to connect the two computers in this room has gone off, so I've lost control of the stream. Oh wait, no, that happened hours ago.
It never started, did it?
Control.
Oh yeah.
Never had control.
I definitely didn't have control of the last stream. You know, I didn't get to play like the entire first half of that game of zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we made you miss half.
You got me right at the end as well.
I zombie bombed you and then made you skip your final turn pretty much.
That was the only zombie bomb in the entire thing, which upset me because I thought that was the funniest one. No one was zombie
So
bomb.
did I. That's what I say for it.
What you need to do is get pictures of all these models that were being painted at the start of the stream,
Yeah.
so that you could then do one at the end for. This is what happened.
Except when you take a look at mine, it's before Space Marines. Well, not even that.
What? I put some purple on these guys. He got some painting, and he has now been washed, dry washed, and he has lips and nipples.
That's the most important thing.
They are your paint.
Thanks. It is just that model. I love the Great Unclean One as a model. It's,
Yeah, it's like the nicest model. But as just saying to Andy, like, do you remember the old one that was just like a toad, just a really small frog?
But,
And you're like, how does that instill fear on anyone?
but they took all of the elements of it and made it big and work.
Yeah.
Like the chain and the big sword. But,
Well, basically, they looked at the Forge World one and went,
Yeah,
yeah, we need to up our game.
Yeah, because nobody was on the GWM and Forge were doing what they were doing. So
Get it,
far,
Rex.
I have 18 of 30 Space Marines painted.
hey, there you go.
Well, 19 of them.
You know I'm not going to have, for our Heresy stuff, obviously,
Man in
my
speedo.
heavy bolters aren't going to be done in this 1,000 Suns, because I don't own any heavy bolters for my 1,000 Suns, but I didn't have any other points for other weapons in that unit.
You're a disappointment.
Yeah, but my red shiny marines that will be taking up the rest of the table definitely are not a disappointment. Right.
The stream's still live.
The stream is still live. We have to say
Oh, we're back.
goodbye. We have to say goodbye.
It's been fun. It's been, you know,
Emotional.
Yeah,
been less food.
Less food, yes.
Lot less.
And
which I
a
think is good
lot
thing.
more talking to the chat, and the
Yes.
camera actually focused on the paint. So we took on board everything that people said last time, and then there were less people watching us. But I have to say, I've really enjoyed interacting with chat. That's been
Yeah.
Shame you didn't get a lot of your painting done though.
So, I mean, to be fair, it's looking good.
Oh god.
I was going to say, to be fair, I think I've covered more stuff in paint than full space paint.
Yeah. Yeah.
My Gimli has more paint on it than all of your models.
Yes. Very true.
James, if you're still watching, are you happy with the Gimli that I've sent you the pictures of? I know more than
That's
that.
better than my spine.
You don't need a spine.
No, you're right, I don't.
Spine?
Okay.
Where am I throwing this water then?
Underneath the table.
Alright.
If we are finishing up now, so
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Fallon, would you like to say goodbye to the stream?
I got started by a fly, but
Just
I was like,
Ben,
fly.
would you like to say goodbye
Bye,
to the stream?
Stream, it's been fun, and you know, come back next time. No one's listening, but you know, if you are listening,
Well, the
sick.
YouTube the YouTube one will be done
It'll be uploaded as a full length video as soon as he cuts the
with
stream.
all the swears.
with all the swears.
And all the
So, any children who listen, just remember, don't swear, do drugs, stay out of school.
in that order.
It sounds about right. I mean,
Yeah.
Especially if you live in Chatham.
see,
Right. That was slightly more successful than last week on my part. I got 4 Space Marines done instead of 2.
Progress.
Progress for progress.
Massive gains.
Yes.
Andy.
That's just a bit.
Andy is in.
He's gone to the
world
toilet, he's off.
Nurgle.
Okay.
Andy says bye.
Yeah, and Andy would.
Curious?
Bye, curious.
Well, that just leaves me now. Let's see if I can say goodbye and not
What in
rip
there?
stuff. You bring my cardboard back.
He's bringing cardboard back.
Well, stream. It's been stunning and wonderful, and I can't remember who I am anymore.
Over now.
Over now. 4 hours later. SpongeBob.